Good evening, and welcome to a brand new stream right here on Petty Dragon Games. I'm Dave Gibson, and I'm the DM for what I'm calling Terrible Trouble in Templetown, which will be part 1 of the Sophiron saga. A little bit of housekeeping before we meet our players tonight. Penny Dragon Games has launched their Kickstarter for their 3rd issue of Mag of Holding, the Gothic Horror Edition, which was fully funded in around 30 minutes, and that's amazing. So this installment is packed with horror goodies from fearsome giant bats, flaming horses, and hellhounds, to creepy castles, mansions, and abbeys, and it weighs in at over 100 pages. There's still time to back it, and you can choose from lots of different tiers, a PDF copy, a print copy, and loads more. So you'll see the link to back the latest issue of Mag of Holding pop up in the chat during the game, or you can check out Penny Dragon on their various social media channels. Now, you guys have already smashed through 4 stretch goals, but there are a few more waiting to be destroyed, so get on it. Another thing, I'd like to thank Kate from It's a Map for all the maps you'll see on the upcoming episodes. You can check out her brand new Instagram account on @itsamap, ITSAMAP. So please stop by and give her a follow. She'll be posting the maps on her page as they are discovered in the campaign, not before, so no spoilers. Don't worry too much about the lore of Sophiron just yet. It will all become apparent as and when it matters. We'll try and post a high-res map of the Kingdom of Sophiron soon enough, so you can explore the kingdom yourselves in a much less deadly manner than our players will tonight, I'd say. So speaking of players, now, without further ado, let's go around the screen and let's meet our players. Let's start with in the top right. We will meet Ren, played by Carrie. Oh, I think you're muted, Ren.
Sorry about that. I play Ren, a variant human wizard who comes from the small town as they can see the world map, right?
Yeah, just in the center there,
He comes from a small town known as Ravensnook, which is, I think, over here. He's a bit of a drunk. I wouldn't say a drunk, but he's a bit of a problem with alcohol. He's had a very traumatic few months, and has just met this group of adventurers. That helped him save the town of, I think, was it Somerton? And he decided to tag along. He has nothing better to do. So that's Ren.
Nothing better to do. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Depan.
My character's name is Robert. He is a writer, a bit of a philosopher, avid reader, and he served some time in the military. And they saved his hometown recently, and he's setting out with these bunch of weirdos to go on a quest.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, moving down to my middle right. Let's hear from Juan.
How's it, everyone? I'm Jean. I will be playing Lumund. He is the... Oh, I'm getting some feedback there. Sorry about that.
That was me. Sorry, I accidentally...
No problem. I'll be playing the half-orc druid from a town called Crozadrier, which is there basically right in the center of the map. It's a small community, mostly comprised of humans, half-orcs, and orcs trying to live in harmony. He made his way up north to Somerton on I wouldn't really say a whim, but let's call it a whim for now, to go find himself, see what's going on, and decided to stay there for a while until goblins decided to come spoil the party.
Thank you. Next up, Fona, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm playing Scales Tiller, who is a dragonborn barbarian. He's fairly young. His adoptive parents, farmers, are moving to the nice warm climates of the south, so he found himself at a bit of a loss. So he's going to try this adventuring gig and joined this group to save his hometown, Singleton, and has decided to just try this for a while and see how that works out for him. So that's it.
What could go wrong? Okay, and we have Shane.
Yeah, so Jaden is a human fighter. He has just drifted into town before everything went wrong, and auburn hair, kind of well worn, ramshackled armor and cloak, and he just kind of drifts from town to town picking up odd jobs. And this is the latest one.
Excellent. So I believe that's everyone. Okay.
You missed me.
Oh, did I? Sorry. Where are we? Sorry, my friend.
He
Jonathan.
was busy doing dope monk shit. Don't worry.
Yeah. Sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah, my name is Jonathan. I'll be playing Wood Elf Monk by the name of Fenar. And yeah, he's just looking for answers, and he met this group of people that he finds very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, very mysterious.
Very mysterious. Okay. Excellent. Well, let's move on. So, the Saviors of Somerton. That's what you've been called by the beleaguered villagers you saved from a goblin assault not 3 days ago. And what a battle that was, and how your heart soared when you won the day. But you heard of another town in need of help, Templetown. Nestled in the mountains to the northwest of you. Villagers and their children going missing, monsters prowling the forest, and bandits attacking travelers on the road with impunity. Not to mention talk of the temple itself that gave the town its name, a place where many an adventurer has met their doom. Now, though, you feel anything but heroic as you trudge through the long road to Templetown, up to your ankles in freezing mud. You could a miserable sight. The rain falls hard and heavy, and your clothes stick to you uncomfortably. Cold water runs down your neck behind armor and clothes, while Ren's robes are so wet, almost 3 times the weight when they were dry. What say you, heroes? We keep going?
We gotta get out of this crap. This is unpleasant.
Yeah, I've got nothing in my book to deal with this. Otherwise, I'd help.
Why would you say this is unpleasant?
It's just
This
a
is
bit of
very-
rain.
It's nature
water.
doing what nature does.
Nature can be
it's lovely.
unpleasant.
Lumad, is it? Look, and Ren just holds up his arm, like the sleeve of his shirt is just like hanging down, like dangling, kind of like, you know, you ever see an old man and like the flesh under their elbow?
You
kinda
can,
like
see, you
that.
can clearly see he has no tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, nothing.
If it's that wet and soggy, just take it off.
Then I'll be cold.
Oh, you'll be
why-
cold with it on.
I mean, I'll be cold either way.
Yeah, but then it won't be as heavy. So problem
I
solved.
You must have some sort of magic to light a fire.
Yeah, I could light a fire, but like we're out walking in the rain. There's not much point. It's just gonna go out again. Eternal fire isn't as easy as it sounds.
I mean, have we been sticking to the road mostly as we were walking? Question for the DM.
Yeah. So you're getting close enough to Templetown that you're starting to see kind of farms and there's 1 or 2 kind of cobblestones in the road, obviously started by well-meaning townsfolk, but they haven't quite gotten much of the road done. So you're still ankle and knee deep in mud, but you're certainly starting to see signs of civilization.
How far would we estimate we are from Templetown itself?
No one's been here before. Everyone give me a survival roll.
Vital, okay.
For a moment, I just looked for my dice.
Yeah.
First,
oh,
first
yeah.
roll of the game. Who's going to do it?
I've got a survival
7.
going there. And there it goes. I'm off to a stellar start.
Okay.
I mean, the
the
left roll
druid
is the
looks
first one.
around. The druid looks around like super confident, but he's his knee is on the ground for a little bit longer than it normally is. He doesn't seem to really know what the fuck is going on here. But obviously Ren seems to know what's going on.
Yeah, like it's over that. See that hill over there? It's right over. I'd say we're about an hour away.
Could be.
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to take a break in the mud?
Let's keep pushing on. I think.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm also happy to push.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get there and we'll get out of the rain. We'll warm ourselves up.
Yeah.
No point in stopping.
There should be an inn. I mean, what kind of town doesn't have an inn?
The small
yeah,
kind.
one would hope.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you move along, and it's you're like, you guys are still thoroughly miserable. The rain hasn't stopped. In fact, it's gotten worse, and you're just soaked to the skin. And that's when you hear the sound of a dying animal, and it's not dying peacefully. It's very loud. And
Can I identify it? Sorry to
roll a nature check. And anyone else who wants to try and peel their ears over the sound of the lashing rain, give me a perception check at disadvantage because the rain is hammering down at the moment.
I'll get in on that.
Can we pinpoint at what direction the animal is?
It seems to be right down the road you're on. Doesn't seem to be, too far off the trailer following.
I accidentally rolled twice there. Sorry about that.
Let me tell you the first one. So what have we got?
Are we doing
Straight ahead of us.
perception or nature?
21 on
well,
the nature.
Yeah, Lumud wants to roll nature to see what kind of animal it is.
I also wanted to do that.
Okay, go for it.
Miss
I did
Jawbreaker
that.
in chat wants to know: are we sure it's not no one making love in the bushes?
I mean, let's go through the perception checks and find out.
Also,
or maybe it
Xanthia
would be a
in
nature
chat
check
has
for that.
gifted 5 subs.
Thank you very much,
So,
chat.
thanks, chat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Michaela, I
How
think
do
that
you-
is.
Yeah, that's
How would you
that's
say,
okay, thanks, Michaela.
Everyone, make sure your 3D dice are turned on. By the way, in your roll 20, I think. Well, I haven't rolled anything, so it's not me. Okay, so Lumud, you got a 21. Robert, are you going to do the same?
I also rolled for nature, so
I don't
is
see-
nature also a disadvantage?
Oh, there it
or
is.
it
21 and
just
21.
perception?
No. This is a very it's a cry of it's this thing is dying basically, so it's quite loud. Two
Being
21s.
murdered.
It's a dairy cow.
A dairy cow.
Yeah.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
Yeah, just down the road. Anyone roll over an 18 on perception? We had
Yeah.
Scales and Ren. Anyone else want to roll a perception?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's as you're offering.
Yeah, I mean, we would be more concerned about what it is
15.
at this stage.
Robert
perception-
Taylor says the lead singer of Disturbed is your DM. That's sick. Excellent. Okay, so
Is perception also at disadvantage? Or
no, perception's at disadvantage. Nature is just standard because the cry of the dying animal was extremely loud. The perception check is to hear something else.
All right, yeah, let's do a perception then just to make sure. What?
Actually,
So
that
we've
makes-
19 for Ren, we've got 14 for Jaden,
And
15
then
for Robert, 17. Yeah, so we've 19. So I asked for above an 18. So Ren, from your recent experience, you hear goblin voices down the road. Now the rain is just hammering down. It's so loud. That screeching is just unrecognizable. It's extremely recognizable, in fact. So you notice something up here.
So as he notices that, he'll turn to the rest of the party and just kind of like raise his hand. Like, goblins, clearly we didn't get them all. I'd say get your weapons ready.
All right. I'll just take out my spear and ready my shield for now then.
Yeah. He's going to begin unbuckling his spell book from its strap at his side.
Okay. How's the ink in that
Scales is
spell book?
pulling out
I said, how's the ink in that spell book? Is it water resistant?
Yeah, it's a water resistant spell book. He's
Excellent.
he's
Okay,
paid for it.
it's a dry erase spell book.
Yeah,
Are my books water resistant?
I don't know. Are they?
I'd hope they're on your pack.
Oh no.
Ren might not have the most money, but he did used to work for a magic shop, so he has some fairly decent,
Yeah, I'd say
equipment
they're
for
under
a
my
starter.
cloak if I have one.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to be like a kid at bedtime reading a book with a torch.
Yeah.
Use your book. Okay, cool. I'm going to move you guys over to a different map and roll 20.
I'm sorry for whatever creature is getting murdered, but
I have dynamic lighting
luckily I have the
turned on
chance
here.
to.
So you guys let me know if there's any problems with the map.
The first fight of every campaign I played in has always been on a road with goblins. I don't know what it is. Why
I
are
mean, look,
goblins always
dude,
on
it's
roads?
tradition. Do you know it's tradition at this stage?
Like,
I mean, in an RPG game, you need to fight a
Yeah.
rat.
yeah, we haven't fought a rat.
In
Like, come on.
D&D, you need to fight a goblin. It just happens.
Yeah, but
How's
like,
that music for everyone?
great,
Uh,
intense.
I just need to turn up my volume.
Thanks to Tabletop Audio for the music. Check them out. Generally, they're free. If you're running streams where you're making millions and buying 3 houses, then I think you have to pay for them. But apart from that, they're super sound guys and girls, and they make amazing music. Listen to it. So, I'm going to get everyone to roll stealth checks. So I'm going to give you advantage though because of the inclement weather. So
Stealth, was it?
yeah, stealth checks. those who want the stealth. I mean,
Actually, is there a
Scales,
way to lower
if
down
you
the
don't want the
music
stealth.
on D&D Beyond? On
What's that?
Roll20, actually? Is there a way to lower down the music on Roll20? Just like for
Yeah, if you
myself?
go into your settings and turn down master music volume level.
Yeah, grand. I could barely hear you over.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Scales is not trying to stealth. He's just pulled his Morning Star and his scythe, and he's kind of ready to charge on ahead.
He's got the side.
Right.
Time to do some harvesting.
Get
Wait, you
those
said
little buggers,
You
you
said
know?
we have advantage, right?
You guys have advantage on these stealth checks. Yeah.
Will I take the nat 20? I accidentally rolled at disadvantage. Will I just take the nat 20? That's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's 2 nat 20s already.
Yeah.
This game.
Nice.
This is looking
One
good.
slightly out of a sense of charity, but we'll go with it.
Rigged.
Can you
Right,
unhack your Roll20, please? No
I
hacks.
can't. Sorry,
So-
no, sorry.
so-
Yeah, we need to check Carrick's virtual dice and his physical dice. There's
I
something
think
wrong
so.
there.
Yeah, I think he paid that one-off fee that you can pay.
I do crit a lot. It's, yeah, I'm a high
Okay.
roller.
Well, he
Suspicious.
didn't say crit hit or crit fumble, so.
I do
there
crit
is
fumble
that.
a lot too. I have one
Okay.
dice that rolls so many 20s, and I have one dice that rolls so many ones. So whenever I roll at advantage, I use both.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative just for now to see who will go first in this order, or else you can decide amongst yourselves. So if you can't, then we'll do initiative. But they don't know you're there yet.
Yeah, let's do initiative, I say.
Most fair away. See, it balances out now. I only have a 10.
So everyone click your token and then use the macro, yeah?
Oh,
I didn't do that,
No,
sorry.
yeah, I didn't do that either. I didn't know this was. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
if you click your
probably
token, you'll
should've.
see a macro up the top left. So we'll start again. Sorry about those guys who got decent rolls. So if you click your token and then click the macro up the top left, it should say initiative.
I don't have a macro at the top
Yeah,
left.
there's no macro for me
Yeah,
either.
I'm not
Okay.
getting a macro.
Okay, no worries. Then we'll just stick with the regular initiative then. Cool.
Panic.
Sorry there, my game just lagged out.
There we go.
Cool. So we've got Lamud, Fanar, Jaden, and Scales in so far. Who else isn't?
There we go.
There's Robert.
Oh.
I'm too worried keeping my books dry.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
We'll
Okay.
figure something out for you eventually.
I have I think I have a 10 there. I don't know if I'm on the tracker. Can't see myself.
No,
Feel sorry
I'll
for
add
the
you, yeah.
creature that's
Add you.
dying, but I'm happy because I didn't get to take notes on those goblins earlier.
So where are you?
It's just below my stealth check.
Robert, there we go.
There, I have 10. Or do you want me to reroll since I think
Yeah,
so.
just reroll. It's
Yeah.
easier for me.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not used to using D&D Beyond anymore. Or not
Oh,
D&D
right.
Beyond, Roll20. That's better
There we
anyways.
go.
I don't know why I'm
So-
rolling at advantage. Or I'm not. It's
you're
16, it's better.
Okay, let's sort sending. There we go. So first up is Fanar. And tell me dynamic lighting's working for everyone, is it?
It is, yeah.
Excellent.
100%.
Okay, so the rain is lashing down. You guys can hear the excited screeching of goblins. And then you can hear kind of screeches of anger, as obviously they seem to be fighting over this this dead animal.
Is it coming from up the road or off the
It's coming
side?
from up this direction. Can you see me ping there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I see.
Cool. So, first up, Fanar, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna run with my movement.
You're going to run stealthily, are you?
Yeah.
Then you're half
stealthily.
movement, I believe.
Okay.
You're trying to be stealthy, isn't that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be stealth.
Okay. So we'll say you're going to get...
Uh,
Well, no, if you want to use your action to dash, yeah, let's just
Yeah.
get you 60 feet up the road then.
Just gonna move up to the. Okay, still not seeing anything. Then I'm just gonna use the race of my movement. Up
Oh,
until
yeah, we've
the-
super fast monk here.
Yeah,
Don't monk shit.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's how far I'll move.
Okay, no problem. Next
65
up,
feet, fuck.
yeah.
Oh wait, that.
It's
oh,
like,
wait.
it's Matrix shit. It's crazy. Miss Schauberger says, maybe it's a couple arguing. Don't disturb them.
They're getting disturbed, I don't care. Fuck goblins. Damn.
Disturb seems to be the team tonight.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say there's so many jokes running around in my head right now. I need to stop myself.
Hey, if we
Okay.
find these goblins, will there be 10,000 fists in the air?
Hey. Okay.
Oh,
So,
no.
Scales.
No, I'm out.
I hope they're not dealing with the
Cord,
sickness.
I'm gone. Scales, what are you up to?
So Scales, with absolutely zero attempt at stealth, is just going to run up the road towards the noise. So
Scales, what armor are you wearing? Oh, you're a barbarian, so you're wearing nothing.
yeah, and
Okay.
so I basically have like a leather strap to hold stuff on, and
Okay,
some
fair
pants for decency's sake. In
Okay,
the
right,
human
cool.
world, I
No one
do
wants to
have
see a
pants.
dragon cock.
Okay.
5, 10, 15,
We don't have a bard in the party. We don't want to see.
30, 35,
I'm-
40, 45.
I'm not a bard, but I maybe want to see one for
For research.
research
Okay.
purposes.
For research purposes, yeah.
So Scales, is there anything you
I
want to
cast
do
blindness,
with
deafness on. Nah.
Scales? Is there anything you want to do with a bonus action or anything?
Essentially, I just use my movement and the action.
Yeah.
Not quite ready to rage just yet, but he is a bit annoyed. These are the things that attack the town and cause such havoc. So
Yeah, they definitely are. And you remember from your kind of big battle in Somerton that you guys won the day, and there were a good few of them that you didn't get. They just ran. So these are obviously the dregs of that assault force. So I mean, it's cleanup time by the looks of it.
Yeah.
I'll just like turn around and just hear Scales come around, just like, shh.
You just see
stop,
Scales
stop.
like boom,
That
boom,
term Barbie, when we're talking about barbarian, belongs to Crag. Come on, let's be real. He's the bard.
So Scales, that's you, is it?
And
That's
nobody
me,
puts him in
yeah.
the corner.
Okay, moving up to Ren.
Yeah.
Ren, you're drenched, and yeah, what do you want to do? Like take a fireball. Like wouldn't damage you whatsoever right now. You would have cast it. Anyway.
He's just gonna run his full movement,
Yeah.
60 feet. So, sorry, just 1 second. let me measure this out.
Slash.
Yeah, so just up ahead of Scales there.
Okay. I thought the wizards usually hid behind the barbarians. This is
Actually, yeah, you know what? He's gonna stop behind.
Okay.
Go,
There.
squishy wizard.
Yeah. Anything else for you, Ren?
Actually, I have 5 more feet of movement, so can I just move to here?
Yeah.
No, wait, no. Yeah. And I can see the blood from the creature from here. So,
Okay, excellent.
yeah. So that's it.
Um,
I have nothing I can do as bonus action, really, that
okay.
I think.
Moving on. Lamud. In the mud.
In the mud. Let me just double check it because I'm going to try
Well,
to
that's
stay.
why it doesn't bother him.
Yes, I'm going
Yeah.
to try and stay stealthy, so I'm just going to go. So that'll be a dash action to get me 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Oh, and
No
I can
problem.
see something from there.
Oh, excellent. What can you see? Let's see.
I can see some blood and a something. I can't
You
make
certainly
out what
can.
it
Yeah,
is.
you certainly can. As I look at that myself.
Bonus action wise, not doing anything.
Okay. You done with your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay, no problem. Jaden, you were up. What armor are you wearing, Jaden?
Chainmail.
Chainmail. Okay, you're
underneath the cloak.
cloak. Yeah, you're particularly uncomfortable today.
Look, he's used to rough nights, but he's seeing everybody else kind of pile up the road, and he's kind of just taking that step and looking at the whole picture, and so he sees Wood pushing off to the left, so he's going to do the same and push out to the right,
Okay.
up towards the building. So he is going to move 30 feet to there.
You're going to jump over the fence?
Try to jump over the fence.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Quick acrobatics check or athletics, whatever you prefer. So,
Yeah.
it's not incredibly hard. Just don't roll a 1.
Oh
Close
yeah.
enough.
9. I mean,
Yeah.
look, the difficulty was 8. It's it's not a particularly high fence. Just wanted to see if you'd roll a 1. So yeah, you kind of clamber over a little bit awkwardly, like a bit of the chainmail gets caught in a nail, and you're like, oh, and then you kind of release it and then hop over.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to
Yeah.
do with your bonus action or action?
Sorry, that's where I was going. I suppose still seeing nothing. I'm going to keep going and use my bonus action to dash and go 5, 6, just so I can get a full view. And I see
It's using your bonus action to dash.
Or yeah.
Rogues use a bonus. Do you? Is there,
Sorry. My
so
action.
you can use your
sorry,
action to
apologies.
dash. Cool,
Sorry,
cool,
sorry.
cool.
Yeah,
Just a second. These are new characters, and I'm also getting to know them as well. So cool.
Yeah. Just
Excellent.
my action to dash. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
And so nothing else because I can't do anything else. But I will point to go.
Problem.
I see them from here. I shout across the road.
Oh, excellent. So all stealth is now abandoned. And the goblins turn around.
Well, if I can't have it, nobody can have it.
excellent. Okay, cool. So I'm going to roll a. I'm gonna just put them all on the one initiative. So we are going to do. What's the best way to do this? Yeah.
Would Jaden have called out their rough location or no?
So they're a 9.
Yeah, over that way. I can see them from here. Over there.
Yeah, grand.
Yeah, I can't see your token anymore, so I have no idea where you're pointing.
Quick question. So also, sorry, viewers, I'm getting to know Roll20 as well. How do you add somebody to the turn order?
So right click on the token.
Yeah.
And then right at the top, it'll say add to turn.
It's too far up there. Give me a second. Excellent. There we are. Thank you.
Gabriel, we don't stop goblin repression. We increase it and then make more kobolds.
So we're at Robert, Seth, Cooper next, or are we? Let's just reset the order. So we did Fanair. So Jaden. Yeah, and as Jaden lets a holler, we have a bunch of goblins who are now aware of what's going on. So here we go. This first goblin. So Jaden, you can see these two guys are just they are absolutely devouring this poor cow. It looks like it died badly, unfortunately. So and they're just chowing down. So the two of them look up and they just take out spears and throw them.
Sorry, Dave, to interrupt you. Just check that your music is set on repeat.
Oh yeah, good call.
Lip is itchy.
There we go.
Loop. There we go. Thank you very much for the tip. Okay,
No,
so this fella here, he turns around, looks at you. Let's just see. He actually has a short bow, so he's going to use that. The range is excellent. So yeah, here we go. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah,
First
maybe.
death of the
Level 2, I
campaign.
think. So he draws back the bow, and just it's an impossible shot. The rain is hammering down. He just seems to take his time, do a little kind of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves blowout, and it shoots through the air, sticks in your shoulder. You're like, 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Our pal here is going to he's going to see that as well. He's going to move out to the road just to see what's going on. And let's just see. He's going to move to here. And he sees Fanair. He's going to take a shot at you as well, Fanair, with his short bow.
Okay.
Let's see what this guy's got. That's a 10 to hit.
Nope, that miss.
Okay, he draws back, and you see him. He's clearly not really studied with this weapon, and it just shoots wildly and just hits a tree. So that's that guy. These two guys here run up here, and actually this guy's going to go to here, and he's going to take a look at the Dragonborn, and he's like, he clearly hasn't seen a Dragonborn before, and he's like staring for a while, and he goes and takes a shot as well.
Probably thinks it's a big kobold.
He probably does, yeah. So here we go.
And I do have a Dragonborn character that is actually just a big kobold. he's a paladin, but when he got his paladin powers, he just grew. His name is
so Scales. The arrow just you just see it coming, and you just kind of throw your shoulder over, shoots by, misses again. This guy's gonna go for Fanair again. See him drawing back and taking a beat on you. That is a natural 1. So let me just put something on this guy here. Put a snail on him for the laugh. Okay, so he draws the bow back, and it snaps, and the bow just like the bowstring just shoots by so fast it just takes his ear off right at the skull, and it hits the ground. He's like, ah! Looking down, you can see like he drops the bow and tries to pick his ear up and put it back on, but unfortunately, that's not how surgery works. Yes, he does.
Yeah. So just for everyone watching on stream, we are using critical hit tables and critical fumble tables.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So
Let's just hope we aren't one of the ones that are all in that one.
yeah, we'll see that.
Seeing as the first one has happened.
Actually, yeah.
At least the first one was a goblin.
Yeah.
So we get a preview of what will happen to us if we do
Pretty
it?
much, yeah, pretty much. So that's that, guys. That's there. So up
Are they
here,
all that nasty?
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
So this guy is going to. So what can he do? He can do. Let me see. So you hear like it kind of cries. Yeah. Someone asking me something?
No, I'm just saying level 4, everyone is taking the lucky feat.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you hear like a kind of cries, and one kind of slightly deeper cry, like "Rah, bada," as this fella here goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 moves to here. And let's see what he's doing. This guy looks like he's got like he's wearing a chain shirt, Jaden, you can see, and he's also carrying a shield, but it's over his back. But he's got a ridiculous cacophony of fashion going on. He's got like women's clothes and like a child's pair of like pants on his head for a hat and stuff. But he clearly thinks he's the height of fashion. And it's just.
Is this the guy at the cow, or is this past it?
No, this is the guy past the cow. It's the guy here.
Hidden by dynamic
Oh, excellent.
lighting.
Okay.
Oh, this is clearly their boss.
But I caught
there.
a flash of multicolored something.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled initiative for a goblin boss there, but let me just see. Let's just see if you can't see him, can he see me? Let's find out. No, we can't. So he's gonna have to move to here. So where was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can move to there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's see.
Drew Kane says we need to be careful. One of the goblins has his ear to the ground.
Yes, well played. Okay, cool. So let's see. So he's going to take a shot at you with a short bow.
Hey, who's he shooting at?
Oh shit! He's only got a javelin. So no, he's actually going to use his action to. He's going to use his action to move another 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll move to there. And just assess the situation. And as he sees you, Jaden, you can hear him shout back in you guys, I'm not going to say that you understand goblin, but there was enough of it that you understand. You know the word devils, and you hear him shout, "Summon devils!" And he looks a lot less confident than he did at the start. And these guys are going to move up to here. In fact, I'll use their action to dash as well.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Fuck.
You better believe there's a lot of them.
Some goblins and halflings just talk the same language.
Okay, that's everyone. Sorry, that's the goblins for this round.
I consider goblin as bastardized halfling, usually.
Yeah.
Where were we? Goblin. Let me just take this guy out because he wasn't in there. So where's the goblins gone? Anyway, they were 9, I think. So we're back to the top of the round. Sorry, did anyone not get to go? Robert, you're up at 5.
Yeah, I still need to go.
Okay.
I want to get closer. That is my main concern. Can I also try to hop this fence?
Yeah, give me a quick acrobatics or athletics, whatever works for you.
I guess I'll prefer acrobatics. 8.
8 is the DC. So,
so I make it.
you clamber over. It's not a pretty sight. You're not going to win any medals for acrobatics. But yeah,
I think it's because I'm trying to run so fast. Is it okay if I double dash?
You can double dash, but this is a plowed field, so this is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I can make it up to there. As soon as I hit
You're
the.
glitching out, Carrick. Robert, you can continue with your movement until Carrick stops glitching out. So where are you going to?
As soon as I hit the difficult terrain, I will do double dash. So that's in total 60 feet that I can move.
Okay, excellent. So
I
show us
just
where you
want to see
land.
again. Yeah, I just want to see again where I land. About there. Okay. I land.
Yeah, there you can move. I'll check for you.
Trees in the way. There.
Okay,
What's
excellent.
that? Better?
Let's see what you can see. Control L. Oh yeah. Okay. Robert Seth Cooper. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is the full extent of my turn. Action,
Excellent
bonus
stuff.
action, and
Sorry, I just let me go back.
I'll use a free action to hunch over my books.
Okay, so I see the turn order. Oh yeah, there's the turn order. Cool. Okay, so next up we have Finar again at the top with 19. Dope monk shit.
Okay.
What are you up to?
I'm just gonna take my movement now. Stealth is out of the question.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm just
sure
gonna
is.
take my full movement of 45 feet. Okay.
So you guys like, just you're kind of wondering, what was the story with the monk when we were trudging through these kind of wet roads and stuff like that? He was as slow as the rest of us, but now he seems to be dancing across the literal surface of the muddy track. And you're all kind of looking at yourselves going, there's more to this guy than meets the eye.
Well, as I run, like I take my staff like behind the arm and just like
Yeah.
like move swiftly, and
Fast.
then I have to use dash to get to the goblin.
Okay. So
I'm
you're
just
going to use your
gonna-
action or bonus action to dash. You can bonus action dash, I think, if you spend a key point, can't you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even if, how far is this dude? He is quite far. Yeah, so I'll leave him alone there. So I'm just gonna use dash as my action.
Okay.
In front of this guy, and then can I say how squishy they are?
I mean, they don't look. They're. You fought enough with these guys to know that their strength is in their numbers, not their build, so to speak.
So, so I'm just gonna do a normal unarmed strike on him as a bonus action.
Okay.
Not gonna waste a key point on them.
Okay. So you're using your monk weapon, or are you just gonna give him the old pop?
Can I use my quarterstaff as a bonus action?
I think you can, can't you?
I wanna. I think you can.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm just gonna roll for my quarterstaff. That's
That
a
is
12.
a 12 to hit. This thing is ace. Oh, hold on. I do believe goblins wearing leather armor, AC 15. I'm afraid, guys.
Oh.
So,
Jeez.
that's a miss. So yeah, look, you get the impression these things know that they're not that strong, so they've existed this far and survived this far with their wits and guile. And he just drops. He goes, ha ha ha.
Surprised you told us the AC, to be honest.
Ah, look, it's quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Hardly a
then.
BBEG,
Yeah, true.
Okay,
That's
that's your turn. Excellent
That's
stuff.
all I can do.
Okay, so next up we have Scales Tiller at 18.
So, what's the story with? So I had armed myself with the Morning Star and the sickle, but if I want to switch weapons, is that free action?
No,
or is
yeah,
it-
it's a free action. Don't worry
okay.
about that kind of stuff. Same
So-
with drawing and stone. There's no drawing and stone in this game. It's just a pain in the hole.
Ah, cool. So now that I see the goblins in front of me, the little feckers that attack the town, clearly, and one of them shot an arrow at me, so like even more so, screw them. I'm going to enter a rage.
Oh, what do Scales rages look like?
So generally, Scales looks like somebody who would be distracted by a butterfly or a bird. He's just kind of happy and looking around him. So his rage tends to be, he just kind of gets really focused, and his eyes will kind of bug a little bit, and he won't like roar or anything, but he'll just go focus.
It's kind of Terminator walk towards these guys.
Ah, called right. Yeah, it is.
Excellent. I like
Silent
it.
rage.
Love it.
So
Here we go.
He is going to have entered his rage, and he runs up to there. I can remember what's where. I can't. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to throw his javelin
And into a tree. Make
Nice.
Crag proud.
at this this little dude here. Can you see my arrow?
I can see
That
your
guy.
arrow. This guy here.
At that guy there.
Okay, let's see.
So
See what happens.
let's try this. Where's my sheet? There we go. 14.
14 is a miss, unfortunately. It actually hits. It hits his shoulder and glances off the armor.
Okay, and he'll probably just and go back to his sickle and Morningstar, ready for the next
Okay,
go.
no problem.
That's it.
Next up, we have Ren Oram.
Can I ask which goblin has missing an ear?
Oh, it's this guy here. He's scrambling around he's actually trying to clean it in the muddy water because he's heard something about, wounds not getting dirty. He doesn't quite get it though.
Yeah, Ren's gonna walk up to just behind Scales there.
Okay.
And as he's doing so, he's gonna start muttering under his breath and then pulling back his sleeve slightly. As you see a small marking start to glow orange as his hand just sort of darkens. And he releases a firebolt straight at the goblin's missing ear. Face.
Nice. Ren, as you summon that arcane energy for your firewall, you feel the familiar kind of heat of the cantrip glowing in the palm of your hand. As the spell reaches its zenith, the skin in your hand starts to blister and crack with the heat until finally you release it. It shoots through the rain, the drops hissing as they hit it, leaving a trail of steam.
Misses.
And shoots by the fortunate goblin, the very fortunate goblin. And you think to yourself, even with the miss, just that sense of power. This is the life of a wizard: power and pain.
And then, just as he sort of casts it, he's going to start like smacking his hand against his thing. He wasn't expecting the pain from the spell.
Yeah. This is a very familiar sensation for you. I mean, you've heard about fireballs. The little tiny bead leaves your hand, but the firebolt, the energy builds in your hand.
Yeah. And as he sees the impact probably against the flagstones behind the goblin, he curses in Draconic, strangely enough.
Nice, Scales. You look over your shoulder. Oh. Is that it for Ren?
That is it. I have nothing to do as bonus action.
Excellent stuff. Next up, we have... Where are we? Ren. Lamud.
All right. Cool. So we're running. All right. Everyone's running. I'm running. That's a lot of them. Let me do some measuring. There was a 5-foot step to get there. Cool. This is not going to be good.
Lamud's giving me Caduceus vibes there with it. Oh, we're running. It's bad. We're running.
I'm coming.
15, 20, 25, 30
It's
to get
again.
to there. Let's see. How's my range looking? Nope, it's not good.
Saving throws seem to get away with these goblins.
I am then just going to... Let's see, which one have I got prepared? It's just going to stretch out his hand in the direction of our monk friend, and he's just going to shout out the word draught. And as he does that, in a 20-foot cube just past our friend there, so it'll be that area over there. He is going to cast Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire. Excellent. Let me see if I can drag something on there.
I think actually one of the ones that you gave me, Entangle, should be a 20-foot. I just dragged it on now. Let's see if it pops up. There
Excellent.
you go.
Yeah, there we go. Excellent.
So it'll be that area there.
That area there. Let me just set that back in the background. If I click that to back. There we go. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so that's there. So what color is your Fairy Fire?
It is green.
It's
a
green.
vibrant green.
So you guys, so these 3 guys need to make a dexterity saving throw, isn't that correct?
That is correct, yes. DC 12.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Goblins are fairly dexterous.
Okay.
I can actually pop it in there for you.
Great, thank you. They have a +2 on those. That's a 17. The first guy makes it. Second guy, I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's more concerned about his ear. D20 +2. That's a 9. He fails. Anyway, so it doesn't matter about the disadvantage. Actually, let's do it and see if he rolls a 1 for the crack.
His ear starts to sparkle.
It's just the ear that has it on it. Amazing. So that's 2, and then this guy is going to go for it. So.
Yeah, at least it'll be easier.
Oh, that's
for
a
him to
nat
find his
20.
ear.
Okay, so this guy, he's in poor unfortunate bastard. So let's give him another token there for a fairy fire. What have we got here? A little heart in chains. That sounds nice. Okay. Lamud, have you anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
And then there's his bonus action. Anyone who would be looking at Lamud at that stage will just see his arms drop to his sides. He closes his eyes and his whole body, it kind of looks like it's vibrating as he is going to wild shape.
Oh shit! What's he wild shaping into?
He is going for a dire wolf.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is direwolf a different color by any chance?
No, it's not a different color. It
Okay,
is a
I'm gonna move
pale
you off
gray.
the board, Lamud, and you can just you can leave your dire wolf there. You have control of that, don't you?
Yeah, just give the dire wolf vision, please.
Oh, excellent. Cool.
This is sick. I love druids. They're so cool.
Does it have night vision?
A dire wolf doesn't. No.
Doesn't. Okay, excellent. So there's vision. How's that? Save settings.
Good. That's good.
Excellent. Cool. So I assume your companions have seen this before, given the adventures you.
Yeah,
you've had.
they would have seen it at least once or twice.
Okay, excellent. At like 3:30 in the morning in the pub in Somerton.
Basically when he gets cracked.
Okay, cool. And that's you done, is it?
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
Excellent stuff. Lamud. Jaden, you're up.
Yeah, so seeing, I suppose, this host across the way, across the open field, he's not going to go charging towards that, but he hears what's going on to his left.
Yeah.
And so there's engagement there. He wants to draw as many of these guys towards him. So he's going to fire off a light crossbow towards your man in the pants hat, and
Okay. Yeah.
and make a big scene of hey over here, and he's going to fire it off just to draw them, and then he's going to fall back, I suppose, towards inside of the house. Is the plan, but let's see what happens with the arrow first. So it is within the range, just
16. Let's see what his AC is. That is a miss. It hits his shield. And he looks at it. Pulls it out and throws it on the ground.
Yeah. Well, it was more to gain attention anyway. I go.
Yeah, you certainly have his attention.
Yeah. And so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pop in behind the wall.
Yeah, and it seems you have
And
you have an
draw
occupant.
them in.
Yeah. There's a goblin in the house with you there. Okay.
All right.
else
There's
you'd like to
another
do?
goblin?
There's one in there.
there's
Yeah, I've just
one
seen
in
him.
there,
You're trying to TP chaos in the first session.
Not at all. You guys are well able for this.
But that is everything I can do.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the goblins. This guy is going to see what he can do. He's gonna go for you. He's gonna double dash. He screams. Actually, we get him to there, I think. And he, that's all he can do. He's he's infuriated that someone would try and
3:30 a.m. at the electric picnic, according to Drew Kane.
Yeah. I think he was talking about people getting bananas. Okay,
dropping some shrooms.
that's all. Yeah, Lamud has the shrooms. That's all he can do there. This guy is going to go 5, 10, 15. I'm going to give him an acrobatics check first.
He's having failed and fall on his face.
And it's a 7. He needed an 8. He hits the deck. He's now prone. So let's give him a little marker there. That looks good. Say he's prone. Okay, this guy falls down. This guy is going to take a shot at Finar with his, what's he wielding? With the scimitar. He rolls to hit. Okay, Finar, what's your AC?
15.
He You rolled a 14. You are a lucky monk. So he takes a swing, and you just do dope monk shit. Like he's got this manky old scimitar. It's like nicks, and there's like you can see there's bits of flesh still stuck to it. And he takes a swing, and you just like with the palm of your hand, bat the blade away as you've been taught all those years ago.
It's just like
monk
inside.
school.
Yeah, just like in silence, just like boop, just looking down at him.
It's like there's no issue for you. This guy, he's not feeling great about things. He's gonna.
This the earless guy?
This is the earless guy. Yeah, he's gonna just pick up his ear and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to use his short bow at disadvantage. Because he's terrified of it now. And
Does he have to restring? He's the string.
Actually, fair point. Yes,
Yeah.
he will restring. Good call. So
I don't want to be that guy.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. And pick me up and that stuff as well. I have multiple goblins to be worrying about here. This guy is going to move down and flank Fnar, and he's going to go for you there.
Music kind of sounds like Guild Wars. Guild Wars is music.
An 11 to hit.
That doesn't it?
Okay, so he takes a swing, and again, you're not even looking. You just like put the palm of your hand behind your shoulder, and it just decks it away, kind of Matrix style. Right, this guy's gonna go boss, and he runs. Don't shoot him after double click. And he's gonna do another 30 feet. Measure it here. And get to there. This guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't think he can see you with the line of sight. Sorry. So, no, we can't. So you can use the rest of his movement to move 5, 10. Give him an LD20 roll to get over that. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. Come on. So he falls in the deck as well. And let's find that little sad thing for him. So he's also prone. That's the end of his round. This guy is going to wisely use the gap here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to take a shot at Scales. That's all halt. Scales, you see him draw back his short bow. Take a shot at you. That is a 22 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
Yeah. That is 4 points of piercing damage.
I think that's
two.
halved. Yeah.
Yep, half to 2 because you're raging. So it hits you in your shoulder. You look down, it's like snap it off. You're not really bothered. This guy is gonna go boss. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, they're all going for
5,
Jaden.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe that's no, sorry. Okay. So the boss went. This guy is gonna. You haven't taken him by surprise. You can see him rifling through chests and things. And he's found a bra that he really likes, so he's put that on, and he's also found a pillowcase that he seems to be trying to make into a bag with a piece of rope and some thread. He drops it down, and runs.
All right,
out.
Christian.
So when he enters my reach,
Yeah.
I get an attack of opportunity against him with the Polar Master.
Oh, excellent. Go for it. And that reach is 5 feet away, isn't it? Like it's like so he would be here.
It's the 10.
So he would get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Jaden just like ready for this with his glaive, sees this guy coming, and it's a 12. And you guys have seen Jaden do this before. Hold the glaive with a large amount of the pole behind him to sort of confuse the enemy and make them think that the glaive is not as long as it is. And all of a sudden, he shoots it forward. And this guy slips over a child's toy, and luckily, it just goes over his shoulder. But he looks like you hear little as he farts in fear.
He shit himself?
I mean, you'll have to do a medicine check to find that out.
I don't want to find.
He can still keep going, I think, because it's not the sentinel.
Yeah. So we get him
Try
to there.
perception to see if you can smell it.
I mean, you can certainly try if you want.
Goblin
he's
shit doesn't smell good.
He's going to take a shot with a scimitar, and that is a 13.
No.
Okay.
Hard to smell things.
You just you just deflect the blow with your glaive and just turn around. You're ready to go. I believe that's all the goblins. So we are Robert Seth Cooper sloshing through the field.
Yeah, I realized this wasn't a good idea. I'm gonna hop back over the fence.
Oh my god.
Use my bonus action to dash to come to right there.
Yeah, this is the exact opposite of kind of weather conditions and battle conditions that you're used to and or enjoy, even if like you even enjoy them. So,
And as I'm running up, I'm gonna pull out my dagger and I'm gonna chuck it at this goblin over here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do you get sneak attack because he's engaged with an enemy?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So
I do,
roll to hit. And does that mean you don't have advantage if you get sneak attack? I would imagine.
Yeah, no, I don't get
That's
advantage.
correct, yeah. So that's a 14. That's a miss. It kind of there's a dull thud as it hits the back of his leather armor and falls to the ground. He's like, ah! He looks around. He's like, ha ha ha. And he turns to face you. It's a free action, really, just to move the token. That's all I'm doing. Anything else you'd like to do, Robert?
Action, bonus action. No. I'll just say sturdy armor. And yeah.
Okay, next up, Finar, we're back to the top.
Okay. As Fenar pushes away the scimitar of the goblin, he's just gonna take his quarterstaff and strike again.
Okay.
Oh.
That is a natural one. Roll me a 1d100, please.
1d100.
And it begins.
It sure does.
PPK.
You guys, we had the chat about this in session 0.
100.
100.
What did he roll?
100?
100.
Oh shit.
You die.
Amazing.
Oh.
My god. Okay. No! Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself.
Oh.
Which damage does it do?
It does whatever you roll.
That's 11.
Amazing.
Okay. So you, whatever
You're still
way
alive?
you just about. So whatever way you were taught in monk school, you skipped that day, and this maneuver was it with your quarterstaff?
With the quarterstaff.
It's gone horribly wrong. So you've done 11 points of bludgeoning damage to yourself.
Oh, that's bad. Oh.
Yeah, it is very bad.
Bad, we're running.
Okay, as my bonus
How did
action.
you roll 100, man? How did you roll 100?
I've never seen that happen.
No, me either.
Literally never.
Yeah.
It's a 1% chance.
I think
So this is how it's gonna go.
I think so. Yeah, I think like during session 0, we were like, how bad could it be?
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
monk dies in
Oh my
session
God.
1.
Okay. So yeah, look. I mean, is there anything else you'd want to do with your turn?
With my bonus action, I can try to do an unarmed strike on them while I was like hitting myself.
Yeah, you sure can. Like, you know, you're not prone or discombobulated or anything.
Don't roll on that one. Don't roll on that one.
I know it's a technical D&D term. Oh my God! It's just not your day today, Finar.
No, it doesn't look like it.
So,
We
Ryan
landed a
touched your
hit.
computer.
anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all I can do. I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Next up,
Wow.
Finar.
Uh,
Is it Ren?
It is.
Excellent.
And
Ren.
noticing that no one seems to be able to hit the goblins, Ren is going to get pissed off.
Was
And
it
he-
not scales
Oh,
first?
Scales. It is Scales. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Sorry, it is
they're not in
Scales.
order on
Yeah,
the thing.
sorry, my bad. Scales, you're up.
So Scales is gonna run over to this prone dude,
Okay.
who
Easy
wasn't
target.
who wasn't the first prone dude he spotted, but by dint of being that much closer to his eye line,
Okay.
is going to get it. Is going to swing in with the Morning Star
Okay.
and follow it up with with a sickle. So it's like whack with the morning star and with the sickle.
Okay, sounds like you've done this before, Scales. Roll to hit.
Because he's prone, do I get advantage on
You
this?
do get
or-
advantage because you're standing right over him. Your foot is practically on its throat.
Advantage. So there is my morning star. 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
So that does 11 damage.
11 damage. He is you swing it down. Your foot is on its neck, and he's like, no, and you just bang, and just his head completely caves in. It is just it's mush running into the brown mud, and it turns an interesting shade of copper and brown. This guy is brown bread, stone dead, morning star in the head, dead.
So
If you've movement.
I do still have 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, you can use that and use your bonus action, I think, to do the other attack, can't you?
Yeah, so just spinning away from the now melon-bowled fellow, step over to attack the non-prone dude
Okay.
with the sickle. I keep losing my character sheet. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sickle, but we have to minus the 3 back off this. So it's 9 to hit, which doesn't hit anyway, I don't think.
No, he sees you coming and he just kind of ducks. And it's half kind of turning away to think about running and ducking, but you miss nonetheless. Anything else?
Nope, that is Scales.
Okay, so next up, now it's Ren.
So as I was saying when I got mixed up on the turn order,
Yeah.
Ren's like he's noticed that most people seem to be struggling to get past the armor of these goblins. So he's
Yeah.
going to raise his hand, and there's going to be like a brief purple spark as like 3 bolts of energy begin to form in his hands, and he's going to cast magic missile at this goblin here.
Okay.
All three missiles at the one.
I love the way you see Finera like close to death and you're like, yeah, I'll take
Actually,
it.
you're not. No. Actually, you're right. I'll take out. With magic missile, you can spread out the missiles, right?
You can fire them wherever you want.
So I want to take one at
Whack
this
'em if
guy,
you wish.
one at this guy, and one at this guy.
Third. Okay.
I'm
Pow,
just
pow,
gonna
pow.
roll that now. I don't
Okay.
know if this were all separate though, so that's just why I
Let's
was
find
curious.
out. So 5 on the first guy here.
Yeah. Oh, I have to click for each one. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Okay. That hits him, and you just see you can it just with this range.
Oh, that's the wrong spell. Sorry.
Okay, with this range, you're normally used to see it kind of shooting off and going around corners. Almost, it hits the goblin in the back, and its shoulder just you can see it dislocate, and he screeches.
Then
He's extremely hurt.
this one here. I think
This
I hit
one
by
here is the
4.
first one you hit with the 5.
Yeah, so that's the 4 on this guy.
4 on this guy, okay, and same again. You see him, it catches him in the lower jaw, and you hear a click as he's, ah! That's 4. Okay, he looks very hurt.
Nice.
And what was on this one? 5 on the other one. So
5, and again, yeah, you can see it hits him square in the face. The damage just it just mushes his face up completely. His nose is splattered in, and you can see blood running from his eye and one ear. And
Hey, someone finish them off.
so what was that? That was 5. This guy is actually on his knees here, like here now. He is fucked. Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Fuck by magic missile. Right at the butt. It can
That'd
go
be
anywhere.
a call shot, my friend.
Hey, you know
okay.
what? Hey, magic missile all hits.
It always
Call shot
hits,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
exactly. So you can do some interesting call shots. Okay, is that you, Ren? Anything else you'd like to do? Do you want to use your movement? Did you use it?
I didn't. Movement. If I move to here, but the tree, no, it wouldn't give me cover. I'm gonna move up here to take like kind of hide a bit in the trees.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, okay, cool.
Will I make a
Good to know.
stealth check or no?
No, it's an action to hide. So
Yeah, true.
I'll like just say, depending on who's trying to attack you, there will be cover allowed.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, next up, that is Ren. It's Lamud.
All right, so
Oh, shit's about to get real now.
gonna run up to this little goblin over here and Yeah, just leap at him and try to bite him.
Okay.
At advantage because he's got a ally of mine within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a 10.
Yeah, crap.
Anything else you can do?
Nothing, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. So nothing else you can do.
Someone sent me new digital dice.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, we have Jaden.
Yeah,
Let's
so
hope these dice go better for you this time.
here's hoping. He's assuming that people are coming in behind him as they cross the field.
Yeah.
In terms of entrances to the house, so he came in through the big gap, and I'm only asking because it's a little bit unclear with the dynamic lighting. Is that the front door there?
No, this is the front door here. It was smashed in. This is a window. This is a window.
Yeah.
And this is a window.
Cool. Are any of them like smashed already, or like
They're all they would all be smashed.
All right. Okay. Kind of knowing I'm a little bit out by myself here, but still want to lead him on. I'm going to move around, get my back to everywhere else. I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Nice.
And so that was 1, 2. So sorry, let me just recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be through the window now.
Yep.
Probably have to.
I mean, yeah, it gives an acrobatics check. It's low enough, like half the wall's smashed. It's like there's just, I mean, the DC is probably something low, like 5. It's not like a climb through thing. It's like a walk through. Just don't trip up.
I'm over and try not to get cut by the pass.
Athletics, grand. Or sorry, oh shit, sorry. That's acrobatics.
Whatever you want.
I'd rather athletics. So here's the third. Just roll all the dice.
Yeah,
all
that's
of which
24.
look okay.
Yeah, no problem. You walk backwards through it.
Yeah, and I gotta turn in and keep kind of clashing my glaive off my armor just to kind of keep drawing, and I'm drawing them out in a line.
Yeah, ever the tactician.
And that is me.
Okay, next up is the goblin. So he's going to move 5, 10, 15. Take a swing.
Opportunity attack through the window.
Alarm.
Yep.
Through the window.
Oh, that feat is so
It's a killer. It's a killer. And keep
awesome.
reminding me of it because these guys are not going to, although, you know, it gives you the opportunity, but you still yet to connect with it.
It's the rain.
Ridiculous.
It's the rain.
Yeah, it has to be the rain, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go to there and he's going to take a shot
that
with
with
scimitar.
That shit gets crazy.
That is a 10 to hit. Does a 10 hit, Jaden?
No.
No, I didn't think it would. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's definitely following suit. They're not, as you know, goblins are not the brightest folk. So they're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. He's going to come through the window, I think. No, he's going to get to there. He's going to take a shot at you. I'm going to give you +2 to your AC because you probably have half cover with the wall.
Cool.
He's going to take a shot at you with his. Goblin makes 2 attacks with him because he's a goblin boss. First one. It's 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. It's 5 slash.
5. Yeah.
Something out. Second attack. Sorry, I'm going to close that. As a 13.
No.
Okay, that's all he can do. That guy. Let's see, Goblin, yeah, he went. So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15.
Oh no!
Sorry, turn order's in my way. 15. This guy stops. I'm gonna let him fucking turn order, man. I'm gonna just give him a d20 roll here and just see what he does. He keeps going.
Ryan just like peeks out of the bush and sticks his middle finger out.
There.
Just sneakily.
Boss, I'm here. This guy's going to do the same. 5, 10, 15. Oh shit, I just made him bigger. Enlarge.
That's
15,
a big goblin.
20, 25, 30. I'm going to give this guy, he sees you there. Or does he? Well, yeah, I think he would. Let's just see if he changes his mind. They don't want to curry favor with the boss. We have to roll something shit. 10 off it. Yeah, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's his dash action.
Middle finger, other than finger comes out.
Okay, so this guy is going to take a shot at the dire wolf. He's terrified and he's fighting for his life. Here we go. That is a natural 20, which is for 24.
That will just hit.
At 6 points of slashing damage.
All right.
That's all he's going to do. This guy is... He's so close to death, I'm going to give him disadvantage on the strike against Phoenix. I'm feeling generous.
Thank you.
DM, I can do that.
You can. It's your game. You make the rules.
Scimitar, here we go. Disadvantage, that is a 14.
That misses.
That misses, okay. That's that guy. This guy here is going to go for yourself, Scales. It's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, and this guy here is going to use his half his movement to stand up. So I'm going to take that little prone thing off him. Oh, gone. And he's going to move around here and he's going to flank you. Oh no! To take a. You can hear him screeching in Goblin about like tactics. They're probably not very advanced tactics, but he's having it going nonetheless. And his scimitar. That is a 15.
That hits.
Hits. That is 3 points of slashing damage. Rounded down to 2, half to 1.
Cool.
Okay. That's that guy. So, moving up to here. This guy is actually he's taking his ear and he's running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's gone. He doesn't like his chances, especially since he can't hear the enemies coming now. Okay, so I think that's everyone. Goblins.
That's the one going to bring back reinforcements.
Yeah.
He'll be a recurring enemy.
Okay, Robert Seth Cooper finally joins the fight. And I think after this, we might take our break. If that suits everyone, or we can keep going. I'm more than happy to keep going.
Yeah. Disappointed at my first attempt because of a bad throw. I'm going to aim at this goblin on the other side of the dire wolf. Can I do that? I mean, he's tiny. I'll
Where is he?
try and thread it through the legs, try and not hit the wolf.
Yeah, look, you know,
See what happens.
Go for it. He's engaged with an ally, so you have an advantage, believe it or not, with the 5e rules. But let's do it.
1 sec. I lost my page. There we go. Dagger. I'm just gonna toggle on sneak attack.
No problem.
Do I
That
hit?
is a 13.
No, it's a natural
unfortunately
1.
not. My
Oh,
God.
wait, it's a 13. Whew,
Let me read him a
luckily.
bedtime story and might inadvertently cast sleep. But okay, anything else you'd like to do, Robert? You have a
Yeah,
bonus action.
Seeing the throwing not working out for me, I am going to move a bit closer. About here ish. And I'm just gonna take my last couple of scratches on my piece of paper. I've already finished drawing the goblin.
Okay. Excellent. Do you guys want to keep going until the end of the fight and take a break then, or do you want to take a break now?
I'm good with either.
Yeah,
I'm totally easy.
I'm good with either.
Yeah,
we push through.
I mean,
yeah, we can.
Push through.
Oh, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, is
More smashing.
Finar. Let's do it.
Okay.
You're not sure which
After-
hurts more, the physical blow or the embarrassment, but let's see what happens here.
I'll say the embarrassment.
Mm.
As
I will to hit.
as Bernard trying to get his bearings together, he's just gonna take it back and swing with his water staff again at the goblin in front of him.
Oh, thanks to Ranger Rhino. Dave, I'm totally easy. Me, we've heard.
Come on.
Thanks, pal. Oh my god, that's an 8.
Okay.
Did you
and
even
we'll-
go to
Is this the
school?
new
You went to
Ryan?
school.
Is this the new
Uh,
Ryan?
Maybe we should reload the page.
Magnar
Would
2.0?
that help?
Okay. Now with him failing for his third time, he's just gonna get mad and spend a key point and go with Flurry of Blows.
There we
Okay,
go.
here we go. Now, this is more like it.
Pop.
That's for the first one.
Ooh.
Oh,
Natural
now
twin,
we're
there you
talking.
go.
On which one?
The one in front.
Well, that's
Which
almost
is your
dead.
front? It's hard to tell. This dude here or
Yeah, that one. This
this
one.
dude here? Okay.
Yeah.
So you just you summon the key from deep inside yourself. It's hard to get there and attain that kind of zen feeling because of the sheer embarrassment of what happened to you. But you find that calm, and in that moment of calm, your hands move so fast. It's like for the goblin, they're just in slow motion. It's like you crack 7 points of damage. To
That's
look
for
at
the-
him,
That's for
he,
the one shot.
yeah. Hold on 1 second now, and I'll tell you what happens. So to look at him, you don't see any welts kind of forming in the skin. You've clearly hit those pressure points you talked about. And he's kind of stiffens up and then just hits the deck. No longer to move again.
Oh, okay. So that was a great pressure points.
Yeah.
Can I then take my second Flurry of Blow to
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Yeah, you can.
now-
Sometimes I also feel like I'll die from pressure.
Christian's at it again with the gift subs. Thanks,
Thank you,
Christian.
Christian. Fair play, mate.
Thanks, Christian.
Christian.
Let's see. Another nat 20.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god.
Oh wow!
I think you guys
You
are
said I
owed
had to
this
check
at this
mine.
stage.
You said I have to check my dice.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. That was then, this is now. So that's 7 points of damage. 9 points of damage. Okay, so
Yeah, 9.
again you spin around. You just see this guy, it's like his back is turned to you, and he's clearly in terror of the direwolf, but the real enemy actually lurks behind him. And you just like 2 quick punches to the neck, and he just paralyzes yet again and hits the deck, stone dead.
Brown
That
bread.
is brown bread. Yeah, monk in the head, dead. That
Okay.
is some strike. Now we're talking, lads. Now we're talking.
That's a lot better.
And you are now free to use your movement if you wish, because you will not incur an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to move closer, but
Yeah.
Let's say I'll move with my movements behind this goblin.
Okay, excellent.
That's all I
Yeah.
do for now.
Okay, next up is let's see.
Scales.
Scales Tiller.
Scales. So despite having just taken a bit of a scimitar to the back, he's going to keep concentrating on the chap in front of him.
Here,
Dude.
the one that's now flanked. Oh, sorry, here.
This guy
Excellent. Yeah,
here.
good to know. Yeah.
So it's going to be the same combo again. Morning Star.
Good combo.
And with a mighty swing, we get 12. I rolled it with a
12. That with a maul.
Yeah,
Weapon?
the Morning Star didn't come up, so I put it in as a mole.
Okay, no problem. 12 is a miss. No, sorry. Do you get a? Where are you there? You're on this guy. You don't get advantage, so that is a miss, unfortunately.
Sorry, I'm just renaming that one. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
no
about it there. So then I will do the attempted follow-up with the sickle. 24
Oh yes,
to
here we
hit.
go. So that's
And it takes 3 damage. Just
3 damage. Okay, so the first one, he swing around, it ducks. It's like it's delighted with its dexterity and skill. Doesn't see the other hand though coming around from the side and the back, and the sickle just lops its head completely off.
cool.
Yeah, and it hits
Magic
the
missile,
deck.
man. It's helpful. You spread it out.
I'm telling you, this is it. Like, so it hits the deck, and the head rolls over and nestles neatly between the dead cow's legs. Scale Stiller, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Basically, Scales will just turn around in place to face this dude next.
Okay, and he looks shit scared now. He's seen what's happened, and you turn around. It's just like this rage cam that Scales has, and he's just like, oh shit. I want to see rage cam in a t-shirt. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's
Okay,
everything. Probably just like a
next up.
nice heavy breath exhale at the guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can also do that, the real version of that if you want to. Good to know. Okay, yeah, he's yeah, your breath weapon is acid, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so as you breathe on him, just that acrid nastiness just escapes your mouth, and he's like, you can see his eyebrows kind of singe a little bit, and the hairs in his nostrils that were like really, really long for a while, they're just kind of like shrivel up inside his nose, and he looks fairly terrified. This is the end for him, he thinks. Next up is Ren Oram.
I'm going to try get over that fence first.
Little quick acrobatics, or yeah, no problem at all to you. Oh,
Yeah, so
over
I'll
the
hop the fence, and then I'm going to so that's 5. See what I can see. Sorry, here's
What is the character's name? Is it Ren?
Ren. Like the bird, I think, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, you're calling Oram as well. Ren
Orm is the surname.
Ah,
Ren
okay.
Oram.
I see.
So it's gonna take 2.
That makes a lot more
Can
sense.
Can I get an angle on the boss goblin from here
Let's find out.
through the shattered window? I can see it, but
No, I mean, I would say,
I can move more. Like,
yeah, I
get
would,
more.
yeah, I would recommend moving more to avoid that disadvantage. Yeah, let's just
And
say you can
then,
go from there. Yeah.
Once again, just the purple magic is going to crackle in his hand. I'm going to release 3 more bolts straight after the boss goblin.
It's straight at the boss.
Straight at the boss.
Okay, he doesn't even see this coming. The rain just kind of pouring down. Your robe's stuck to your body, and you have your target in sight and summon that energy. Let's see what happens.
Is that 3 or is there one more?
That's 3. So 5 and 4 is 9. 2 is 11 points of damage. So they
One.
shoot, and because you can see him, I thought you were gonna try a fireball. Because you can see him, it shoots through the window and just like straight around this guy. One under his legs, one around his head, and the other one straight around his head again. So pam, 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 and you just hear him go as he takes a lot of damage. 13 points of damage.
6 plus 5.
Yeah,
It's
and
11.
he's like, you can see him kind of holding his head. He's like really dazed.
And then I use what move? So I just want to check my movement.
Yeah.
There's 20, so I'm going to take 10 feet back. 10 feet.
I think if you press Q, you can see your last movement.
Can I?
Try it there.
No.
No? Okay, cool. No,
And I'll just take 10 feet back. Just stay away from the goblins.
no problem. Next up, sorry, Ren, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, next up we have Lumud.
All right. Before that, new follow Arctic Trooper. Thanks for following.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah. So Limit in wolf form is just going to take a couple of steps and then try to place both paws on this remaining goblin and try and bite him.
How big is a direwolf? Just for the visualization of this.
A direwolf would probably stand a good 7
6
feet
feet?
tall, 6 feet,
Yeah.
7 feet tall at the shoulder.
Fucking hell. Okay, yeah. So this,
I mean,
if
so-
they were
so-
aligned,
so
it
big.
could be a mount for a goblin. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
This
so
thing, it's
rear-
like it's terrified. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
you just loom over it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
rearing-
sure a
rearing
direwolf
up,
could
you
be a
get
mount for a person.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
could.
yeah, yeah.
I'm after looking it up. They're about, like, for context, they weigh about 200 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
if he was to
Hello.
get up on his back feet, he'd probably
You
stand
know,
a good
yeah.
10
Okay.
feet tall.
He'd
So
be about as
15
tall as a
hits.
Goliath, I'd say.
Okay, so that's a 15 hit. That is exactly what you need.
All right. I
poor
don't know if
bastard.
he's going to need the strength save. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. So you just see this direwolf that you know to be your ally. You've seen it before. Just one paw just goes up onto the shoulder of the goblin. The other one goes up as well, and it just cannot hold its weight. So it drops to its knees, and you see the direwolf's mouth just completely engulf the head and most of the chest cavity, and it rips the top of the chest cavity off, and you just see this like torso from like just the lungs up, just kind of wobble there, and then just fall, and the blood runs into the mud. It doesn't taste good, Lamud.
I don't care.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I've got 40 feet of movement left, so I'm
shit.
just gonna squeeze through those trees and see where it takes me.
Excellent. Go for it.
So just gonna go to there for now.
As the direwolf passes Ren reaches out and pets it. He's like, pat, pat, good
Yeah,
pet.
it was- so that should have been 20, 25, 30,
I'm getting this
35,
picture of my head
40.
of this direwolf jumping
It's
in
covered in
between.
rain. It's the stink of wet dog is horrific.
No, I'm getting a picture of that direwolf just jumping through the trees and getting stuck.
Actually, by the way, just you've been describing Ren as wearing robes. He actually isn't.
Oh,
He
sorry.
has, like,
Okay.
He's I should have clarified earlier. He's just wearing like
Alright.
not commoner clothes, but a bit nicer. Just hasn't worked in the shop, and he's a longish coat that comes like just above his knee. That comes down to just above his knees.
Excellent.
That is drenched and hanging off.
Yeah. Good to know. Cool. Lamud, is that you?
That is me, yes.
Okay. Moving on. We have Jaden, ever the tactician, just playing this very, very, very intelligently. What do you want to do?
So he was going to disengage and keep falling back and just string him out, but seeing the magic missiles and out of the peripheral vision, he saw the wolf or the dire wolf, and he can actually see him through. So he knows people are starting to pile back in. So he's going to hold this bottleneck.
Excellent.
And he's going to first off second wind.
Nice.
That's a 1d10. So I just click that.
Just to
plus
stop
spider
you,
level,
Robert,
so
you can move to there. That's not entirely walls if you're trying to measure where you need to go. So D4 plus 2, isn't it?
Oh,
So
these-
D10 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6.
So 6 points back.
Yeah.
That's better. Safer, so it feels better now. And then he's going to attack the goblin boss with the glaive. He's going to just stick it straight through back through the window.
Nice.
He's going to hit
He's
something
hit.
eventually.
Yeah, he has to stick it in and twist.
He does. I
Oh,
think.
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Excellent stuff. So you run it through, and this guy here sees it coming and ducks. The goblin boss is kind of more pissed off with him for not taking. In fact, hold on a second. Oh, he's going to do this redirect attack. When a creature the
Just
goblin can
looks
see
weird.
targets it with an attack, the goblin chooses another goblin within 5 feet. The two goblins swap places. The chosen goblin becomes the target instead. So the goblin boss drags him through to take the hit.
Ah,
Oh.
what an asshole!
Yeah, what a dickhead! What a dickhead! But that's
Cheeky
Goblin's
goblin.
view, and he turns around and he goes, "Here's a promotion!" And he pulls him through, and you hit him with 10 points of damage, which absolutely just opens him up like a can of tuna.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Cool. So I'm going to have to do it. Action surge and reload and.
Let's do it. Action surge time. Excellent.
Oh, I
Excellent.
fucking love
Action
action
surge.
search.
So, play again. Now there's
There
a
we
bit
go.
of confidence behind
Yeah.
what he's doing. Prepare for the miss.
Oh, 19.
Oh.
The other one was wrong. 8 points of damage. So as you bring the glaive back, you don't retract it fully. You just do a quick snap to the left and take him for 12 points of damage. And yeah, it cuts a deep gash in his waist, and you can see him start to bleed heavily from this wound.
So
Yeah.
chat says when a DM says, hang on a second, it's either an error on the map or the player should duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, or in that case, that goblin should have ducked. But anyway, God love him.
Ooh.
Okay,
I'm
Jaden,
pushing.
you also have so an action surge gives you a full action, so you have another bonus action, and you have more movement.
I'm gonna hold the bottleneck. I don't know when people are coming, so
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just gonna hold it.
No worries.
But
That's
good
you.
to know I have the bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is goblins.
It's
Okay,
me.
here we go.
Oh no,
Sorry,
it's
is it?
Goblin. No, it's the Goblin.
Yes,
It's the
it's
Goblin.
goblin. So he's going to take a shot at you. He's like, you can hear him call, boys, get in here. And he's going to take a shot at you, JB. Multi-attack. First one. Oh, sorry, I clicked it instead of action. Oh, hold on. Why is it doing that?
I'm just imagining this
scimitar,
goblin from fucking Ballymun for some reason. Ballymun goblin. Boys, get the
22 to
boys.
hit. 22 hits, I assume. Jaden?
Oh, me? Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
So the goblin takes a wicked slash with a scimitar. 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
And he's going to go again. He's a multi-attack.
Ooh.
That's a 15.
15 or 16?
15. 1-5.
15. No, misses. 16 is the armor class.
Excellent. Okay, so that's pretty much what he can do, I think. Let me just double check. Yes, he's used his range, his redirect attack. Okay, so that's him. This guy is dead. This guy is going to... this guy going at them. Okay, so he's going to move to here, and he's going to take an attack against you. I'm going to give you a bit of cover there, so +2 to your AC on this one. Because it's...
Oh, I got an attack of opportunity against him.
Oh, excellent, you do. So
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead.
Golem Master, it's when they enter your range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's such a good. It's such
So
a
that's
good
there,
thing.
isn't it?
There.
Fucking
That won't
hell, this
stop
is-
him coming through, but
This is no, but it's going to save your ass. That's a
won't.
natural 1. Let's get a D100 there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
The
not
glaive's
the only
not-
one.
The glaive snaps
we
in half, you
can
have to use that
after this
short
session,
sword.
you guys. I'm more than happy to give you guys the option to knock this shit on the head.
Giving
After
yourself
testing it out.
with a reaction. Imagine
What
that.
have we got? 26.
26.
Let's see what happens. Give them hope. Your target's allies within 30 feet get a D6 inspiration die that can be used this encounter. So they have a D6 inspiration. So
Oh,
you
wow.
fuck up so bad. They
Yeah.
now get a D6 inspiration. So
Oh.
within 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's just these guys here, basically. Okay. But, yeah, he's going to go here, and he's going to use that D6, my friend. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, 8.
8.
Sorry, let me roll the d6. That'll be a 9. No, okay. So this guy's gonna go. So he can't really fucking get it. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna give him. No, that's you didn't have to do it, so he doesn't have to. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe you've used your reaction, so you can't do that again.
No.
Excellent. This is not looking good. That's it for the goblins. And unfortunately, these guys are not aware of how bad things are. So they believe they're winning the fight here. Robert Seth Cooper, how's that sketching coming along?
Pretty well, I think.
Excellent.
I'm gonna seeing my
Should
friends.
stop wishing death on us. That should never happen in a boss fight.
Seeing my friend engaged in the doorway, I'm gonna
Okay.
run up over here to get into this building. Try and get in behind whatever he's fighting. That might change things. I'm gonna go for a change of tactics. Try to surprise these guys. I'll use my action to dash as well to get over here
So you've
because I
used
don't
your
have.
action to dash. So how do you want to surprise them? Do you want a bonus action stealth?
No, I actually want to go right up to them.
Okay.
Can I use my free action to ask, "Have you seen this man?"
Now the most important question is the drawing of the goblin with the missing ear?
No, this
It would have
one
been
actually
quicker to
does.
draw. So
This one actually still has his ear. So
okay. So and who are you directing that to?
the big guy.
The big guy. Okay. So just for the rule of cool, that is pretty awesome. I'm going to give him disadvantage on his next attack roll. This is not going to be a regular thing, but just for this fight, I'm happy to let it slide. He looks over and he looks at you. He's like, ah! And he looks at this guy, and he's like, ah! And then he looks down at this guy and he's like, ah! And he looks back at you and goes, huh?
This just reminds me of that scene in Deadpool, you know, where he's going around with the shit in the car with the Jamal Francis. It's like, have you seen this man?
Yeah. And that's all you can do, Robert, is it?
Yeah, that's all. I've just been running around this so far.
It's really
I
good.
love it. I love
It's
it.
been brilliant. It's been brilliant. Okay, next up we have Finar. Who could run
Fanar just turn around, just see everybody jumping over the fence, going towards that direction. So he's gonna follow. He's gonna move 20 feet up there. Then I must make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I mean, you're a dope monk shit, so I'm going to give you advantage in that.
Ooh, thank you. Okay.
Just because
Advantage.
it's a fairly simple. It doesn't really matter. Of course, you're going to do.
23.
Excellent. Yeah, you just vault over it, like you just kind of do a somersault over it.
Okay. So that was 20 movement. Where? Okay,
Is it
now that I
shift Q
see
or
the-
something that shows you like your last movement. It's something to do with Q anyway.
So, then this is 45 feet. Then I'm gonna dash in.
Okay.
15, 20. Okay, now I see where the guys are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use raise up move. 5 feet. Just
Dave,
right there.
Fucking hell, this is crazy.
And,
Sorry,
and
what?
then I'm
Chat
gonna
says you need a monocle for your evil laugh.
Oh, that's ridiculous. My barbarian in my other campaign
Yeah.
actually wears a monocle. He's a tiefling barbarian, and he's the other end of it attached to his horn, and he thinks it makes him look intelligent. But yes, I'll certainly get one. and Gabriel Hens says, I have 2 white cats, so you can use one for eviling. Excellent. Okay, so Finar, is that the entirety of your turn, or
no,
can you
now
do some
I'm
monk
gonna
shit?
spend my last key point for a flurry of blows on the big guy
Okay,
because
you have advantage because you have him flanked.
Oh, do I have advantage? Oh, that's
Yeah, so he's currently engaged with Jaden, so you have him flanked. Oh my
Nat-
god, that is
natural 20
funny. Jesus
Okay,
Christ,
so
here we go.
you
And guys, that's
you
all,
start
at
off-
one point you guys were like, this is going to be a TPK. Look how the tides of battle
Yeah, because
changed.
his first 3 attacks he missed, and then
Ah,
his
I
other
know,
3
yeah.
were natural 20s in a
I
row.
was secretly
so-
rooting for you guys. Okay, cool. So that is what, 7 points of damage.
yeah, 7 points on the first one. So as
shit,
you just
okay.
like dash and you just like this Naruto type of
Yeah.
speed, just running and just hitting in the air. You don't even see his hands move, and then he comes with another one.
That's a 14. That's a
14,
miss,
so-
unfortunately.
So
Okay, so you guys just out of nowhere, it just Nara just shoots in, and he runs behind the Goblin Chief and goes for a neck break, and you hear something crack, and you see his whole neck kind of shift over a little bit, and he makes a kind of a weird noise, and which sounds different to his normal noises because his vocal cords have been altered irreparably, and his head is kind of slightly on his shoulder like that now, and he makes like a very, very kind of high-pitched screech. You didn't manage to completely break his neck, but you're getting there. Another few tries and it'll be there. Finar, anything else you'd like to do?
that will be all.
Okay, excellent. We're up for Scales Tiller.
So,
It's sloshing around in the mud and blood and ears.
so Scales is going to attempt to vault the fence to chase after his friend.
Okay, let's do it. You do not get advantage because you are not a lithe, snaky monk.
So
But
5.
barbarians are fairly athletic. You
And
probably
then-
step
So
over
it's
it.
an athletic check. Monks do like years of training, just like jumping over shit.
So acrobatics or athletics?
It's just like whatever you'd prefer.
Go with athletics.
There we go. It's
for-
DC 8.
So where's that screen gone? 17. So okay,
Yeah,
yay!
yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
fall
go.
flat in my face.
Okay,
So that's
let's go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and at this stage is just going to dash as the action to
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to like look the dire wolf up and down with like having raised the weapons because I didn't see the transformation happening.
Yeah.
So it's like for a moment it's like wolf, and then it's like, no, it's okay, and then goes.
Is
back
Lumud
to-
wearing his collar?
Oh,
with his little tag.
Little skull and crossbone tag with an L on it.
Yeah. The smell is more familiar than the look to you, Scales, and you're like, oh yeah. All right, buddy.
I would have remembered him from the last
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
so it's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So that instant moment of it just goes away, and he
Yeah.
just focuses back on the door into this house, which I can just about see now.
Okay, that's as far as you can get.
And that is Scales.
Okay, excellent stuff. Moving on. Ren.
Ren's gonna walk forward, I think, to here. Now, can I see? I know I can see it on the map. But can I get a good clear line of sight on the goblin boss?
You can, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna fire in a.
DM,
Yeah.
sorry, I just read now on my character sheet. I can only use my key point flurry of blows when I do an attack action. So
Okay, well let's not bother wasting time retconning that. We'll just we'll just know that going forward.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.
Back to you, Ren.
Yeah. So, just gonna cast Mind Sliver. So, can you have the goblin make a intelligence saving throw?
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Goblins known for their intelligence.
That's exactly. I should have been.
Well, look. Do you know what? He's the goblin boss. He has a +0. So let's. If it's +0, I always say it's better than a -0. We have to think
Yeah.
positively here. Here we go. It's 12. What's the DC?
13.
Oh dear. What's going
It's
to happen
not-
to him? What's going to
it's-
happen to him, Gary?
It's only 2 psychic damage, but as Ren casts and releases the kind of ping of energy, he's going to force the goblin to remember his being bullied as a child, and just being beaten by his goblin parents, and just drive that memory home and just play it on loop, for what feels like an eternity. Was in reality only a few seconds.
Okay, as you so are there any somatic components or material for this, or is it
Let me see. Actually, show full description. Nope, just verbal.
just verbal? So you just reach deep into his mind, and you hear in the back of your mind that name he was called when he was growing up, when he was a runt, and you just shouted at him, and he looks over and you can just see his eyes just go wide and tears form, and then Jaden actually and Fanar, you can see this kind of just pink liquid just start to run from his ears.
how hard did I hit him?
Robert doesn't like the goblin, but he's like, that was uncalled for. Need to
Ren, anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I don't think. No, I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action. So yeah, I think that's it.
True Kane's his first community college. Yes, sir. That's where myself and True Kane went to school. Okay, so that's you, Ren Oram. Next up is Lamud.
All right, so that is going to be
I mean, how are
5,
you-
10, 15 to get me to there, 20 to get me to there. Just need to measure out to make sure I can do the rest. Yeah, easy. All right, so I'm going to move up to there, and with pack tactics, I'll have advantage again to try and bite the goblin boss.
Wow.
21.
21 is definitely going to hit.
As it's
All
crying.
right. Yeah, as he's crying, go for the bite. 10 points piercing damage. And if he's still alive, he needs to make a DC 13 strength save, please.
I mean, look, yeah, he's not still alive.
If it was, he also would have had to take a D4 away from that saving throw.
Okay, so Lamud, did he die well?
Yeah, I mean,
Is
with
this a
him,
good death or a bad death?
with him remembering everything that he is, it's more of a mercy killing than anything else. I mean, in dire wolf
Okay.
form, I can smell the fear and the pain on him.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can.
just-
It stinks. He reeks of it.
This is just putting him out of his misery.
Okay, excellent. Yes, it's a quick merciful,
It's a
well,
quick merciful
can be.
bite to the neck from the back, snapping the spine.
Excellent, and you guys just see Direwolf Lamud just kind of shake it, and a big chunk of the neck just goes flying off and hits the wall there, splat, and just kind of slides down. Okay, is that everything for you,
That is everything for me. Yes.
Jaden? 2 remain.
So seeing all that happening inside the house, and having used his blade to kind of fish around and just hit whatever he could inside,
Yeah.
he's going to see this guy kind of pile around the corner. He's going to swipe with his reach.
Drew.
Drew Kane, yeah, sorry,
He
Drew
got stuck in the
Kane.
mud.
He got stuck in the mud.
I love that.
Oh shit! My roll 20 just closed.
Penny
Amazing.
Dragon Games, if once the shop is up, I want that on a t-shirt. Even if just I buy that, I want it.
Amazing work, my friend. Sorry, Jaden.
So no, it's all good. So he's going to take the swipe with the glaive, and
Against which one? Sorry, this guy here.
Huh? Against the guy outside who's running at him.
Sorry. Is that your reaction?
No, that's my action, but I can re-roll.
So is it?
I can re-roll.
You would have only got to use your reaction if he entered when you had that reaction. Is that how it works?
No. Yeah, I would have,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
this is my action,
Okay, Grant. Yeah, Grant.
like a normal attack.
Yeah.
To take it, but I can re-roll my my damage if it hits, because it
Which
was a
it does.
1. Yeah, so I can re-roll that.
So you
So
got.
that
What did
is-
you roll? You rolled a 1. Yeah.
A 1, so it'll be 9 plus 3, so 12 points of damage.
Yeah. You absolutely run him through, in the classic medieval sense of the word. It just pokes right through. Just takes out the heart and lungs. As you can almost see through the hole. The heart and lungs stuck to your glaive as you pull them through. They just kind of get caught in the back rib cage and just kind of hit the ground.
I let him run onto it, and then I suppose I hold my ground where I am. Can't do anything else. So no, that's me. I'm just gonna essentially beat the plug.
Oh dear lads, this guy, it's the goblins.
The goblin.
Goblin, he just puts his hands in the air. It's, mercy, mercy. Begs him.
I need to add something new to my notes.
That is the end of that battle. Music. We're back to the rain falling and this goblin on his knees begging for mercy. Who's up next? Robert Seth Cooper. He's looking directly at you, Robert.
I was gonna stab him,
Mercy, please.
but then I just take out my book and I write, "Will surrender if hopeless." Oh, and now I am happy to have 2 monsters in my bestiary.
In your bestiary. So is that was your action, was it?
Oh yeah,
That was creepy.
Yeah,
as
I
fuck.
didn't.
Excellent.
I'm not gonna.
Attack him.
I love
Fanar.
it. I love it.
I just
Fanar,
like,
what would you like to do?
he's now on his knees, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just like, gonna fall over, like, fall on his ass and just like, go down because of I damaged myself badly. So I'm just going to walk away with regret.
Okay.
Just,
So you're going to bonus action disengage, or you're going to action disengage then? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
DM, this house we're in,
Mhm.
what's the situation look like in here?
It's definitely, so you can see there was one cow in this field. Obviously it looks like this fence was torn down, so the guys could get in, the gobos could get in.
This is a field,
eat
not
the
a
cow.
house.
Yeah, it's a field. No, sorry, the house is in a field. So if you look at the map, you can see here that the fence was torn down. This is a very old ruined house. It's
Okay,
sort of,
so
it used to
not
belong to someone, but
recently.
no.
So they didn't just murder a family and kill
No.
their cow.
No, they probably would have, but
Yeah,
so
but
they
I mean,
certainly
like,
killed a cow. What would you like to do?
dinner.
Sorry, that's Fanar went, didn't he? And sorry, it is Scales.
So, Scales is planning to try and jump through this window or smash through the window because he can definitely see this.
Oh, you can make that,
still.
no problem. Yeah. And again, the windows, like, they were sort of almost floor to ceiling in a very grand designs kind of way, and they're completely destroyed. So you can
I
just
forgot
walk
that
through
show
it. There's
existed.
no checks needed whatsoever.
Just boom, 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 smash. Boom.
No mercy here.
And is going
I'm
in for an attack on this guy unless
I'm going to say you have an advantage because it's prone. It went down to its knees.
Where is
Does anyone want to stop Scales?
Yeah, does anyone want to like try and
I mean,
roll
you guys
freeze
have
down?
seen you guys have seen this kind of death dealing, cold, calculated, emotionless rage before, and it doesn't go well if you try and interfere. Is your experience of it?
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Fanar doesn't believe in like in killing. He just like
That's a
not
24 to
lethal.
hit. That's 10 points of damage. You paint this wall here. This wall is just now like kind of green and red.
And Robert is also splashed and is like,
Yeah. Anyone nearby, it's just you guys are nice, kind of a nice shade of blood.
And then so when he goes splat, I still have the sickle raised and I'm looking around to see if there's any more goblins and
Scales.
looking for the next target.
And you feel. Anyone else want to do anything before we?
I want to go outside the building and throw up.
Okay. So you guys are. And it's not a battle cry. Okay, excellent. Well done, everyone, on surviving your first battle. I think now is the time where we will take a break and we will be back to see if you guys make it to Templetown. Hey, welcome back, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. We haven't had a TBK thus far. Just want to give another shout out for Penny Dragon's Kickstarter. They launched Kickstarter for the third issue of Mega Holding Gothic Horror Edition, which is fully funded. Yet again, we'll say it in 30 minutes, which is amazing. So that installment is packed with horror goodness, from fearsome giant bats, flaming horses, hellhounds, to creepy castles, mansions, and abbeys. And it's the abbey part that freaks me out a little bit. And it weighs in at over 100.
Kind.
Yeah, it weighs in at over 100 pages. Still time to back it, and you can choose from lots of different tiers: PDF copy, a print copy, and loads more. You'll see the link to back the latest issue. It should pop up in the chat during the game, or you can check out Penny Dragon's socials. It should be easy to find. And we've already smashed through 4 stretch goals and hoping to get through the rest of them. So get on it now. Let's get back.
That's an order. We aren't asking.
Well, let's get back to business. Okay, you guys. The rain is still bucketing down. Let's get some rain ambience actually.
While you do that, how's everyone looking injury-wise?
I'm 100%.
I have
I'm
a
okay.
few,
I just
but
got some. I might be
His foot is
poisoned
scratched.
though. I think I might be poisoned.
I'd inquire about at your local, church a tetanus blast, just in case.
I'm assuming Vinar is looking the worst.
Yeah, I'm like limping
He's
already.
mortified.
All right,
I'm gonna move you guys on, and you can look at your tokens and tweak out and do whatever you want there. So I'm just gonna move you to the outskirts of the town, and we can RP what happens there.
Yeah. So while that goes on, Limited's just going to place his hand on Vinar's shoulder, and he's going to just mutter. Where was it? He's going to mutter Sharog, and just going to cast Cure Wounds.
Are these the NPCs?
So Vinar, you get crap roll. You get 3.
I'll
That's-
take that.
Yeah, I'd say you will. So as you guys, the rain is still it's kind of formed into a light, or it's kind of lessened into a light drizzle now. You guys make your way up to what looks like a much more civilized area. There's a couple of farmhouses, and there's no more mud. There's a nice cobbled pathway. And
are there any puddles?
Yes, there certainly are. Why?
So passing some of the less muddy puddles, Scales is going to like sort of splash his feet around in them and like rub some of the gore off his legs a bit.
Okay, yeah, you can certainly give yourself a quick
Puddle bath.
a quick trail
Bird
wash.
bath.
No problem. Yeah. And
perfect.
Scales definitely feels a little bit better about himself. So there you are on the map. You guys can move yourselves wherever you want. You can make your way up, or Maybe you want.
Is there any people around us?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
No. The doors seem to be locked and bolted. I mean, there's smoke coming out of this farmhouse here. You think you're just in the outskirts now, Templetown.
Is there anything that strikes me as an inn? My boots are starting to slosh, and I would like to get out of the
Nothing
rain.
yet. No, you think you're sort of making your way through the suburbs, and
Do
well,
the
not
fields
necessarily
look
suburbs.
do the fields look like well tended and
Very well tended? Yeah. You get a good feeling about this area.
Gives me a bad feeling because we've been told this place is dangerous.
Wait, Templetown is dangerous?
I mean, weren't we sent here?
People have been going missing, and it's the vibe you got was that it's just a town that needs some help.
Yeah, I mean,
People
maybe we should
Also, you could
find-
ask the question: why does the DM have a battle map out?
I mean, yeah, that's a good question. I think we should probably find a tavern in, maybe start
Or either.
inquiring.
Is there
Well
any-
overdue.
Oh,
Is there-
feel free to move your tokens forward.
Yeah. Is there any animals around us?
There's a make a perception check. Ren, stop right there.
I have
Scales
stopped.
is definitely kind of like walking slowly along the fence and admiring the crops and
8.
8. Okay. You hear a faint meow, but that's about it. Ren, what's your IC?
It's 11.
Oh dear.
What's your IC?
I think it's 11.
11.
Yeah.
11. Okay.
I put my AC up on my
Yeah.
roll 20 name.
Oh yeah, cool.
And my-
Sorry, yeah, it should be there. So yeah, cool. Okay.
I got my AC there and my passive perception, so it's
17. Ren, you're walking up along and you hear this faint, and you feel this smack in the head as you feel this concussive blast, and you look down and there's this wooden peg sitting in the ground. You take no damage, but there's a little child here, and he's like, hold up, don't enter the town, or I'll run you through, you shite bag.
Fuck off, kid.
As that
Did you say that?
happens,
Yeah.
He takes another shot with his crossbow. Sorry, that's D12.
Was it a real? It was a real crossbow.
It's. I mean, if you were to attach a bolt with a metal spike on it, yes, it would be. He hits you again, and it hits you in the head. You take no damage, but you hear a faint snigger from behind him.
Scales is definitely going to move up and like loom behind Ren's shoulder.
As the kid
It
fires,
hurts,
Ren,
Ren. Hurts.
it hurts. Yeah, Ren is gonna cast just create fire, and then just his hand is gonna catch fire. Not hurting himself, obviously, because the arcane nature of
Yeah,
it. And he's
yeah,
just gonna look at the kid. He's gonna like, "You done?"
Make an intimidation check with advantage, and you can do that as well, Scales.
while that happens, Fenar just like turns around and run up again, and jump on the wall, like just with his
Okay,
full
yeah.
assault ready.
No problem. Intimidation
I'm just-
14 for Scales, and what have we got for Ren? Both with 16 with advantage and 13. Okay.
Robert is just getting ready to add child to his bestiary.
Do they have to die to be in your bestiary?
Yeah.
No, I just have to see
Yeah,
them.
Ren's not gonna hurt the
Good to
kid.
know,
He's
good
just
to know.
trying to make the kid fuck off.
Good to know. Okay, cool. So the guy with the crossbow, 16, he kind of goes, ah! And he kind of moves back a bit and he goes, guys, come out, guys. And then
Right.
a bunch of other
let's
kids
just-
come out. One of them pulls out a little toy wooden short sword, and his confidence definitely bolstered here.
Limit is just gonna put his hand on Ren's shoulder and whisper to him, "This is not the time for this."
Yeah,
He's
Ren's
the-
gonna tilt his head back, and he's gonna be like, "Don't worry, it's just an intimidation tactic."
Limit is then also just gonna take his spear and place it on the ground, and begin walking forward. Say towards that kid over there, not
He's
getting
definitely when
within 5.
Yeah.
I'm not getting within 5 feet of him. Just hands up.
Stay back now. I'll run you through. You dirty orc.
Whoa! Chill. Pump the hate brakes.
All these kids are about like 7, 8, 9. One of them here has a lute, and he starts playing. Kind of a.
We got a bard.
We've got a bard. We've got a fighter.
Guys, cover your ears. They have a bard. He's going to catch vicious mockery on them.
I'll run you through, you dirty bandits. You dirty bandits, don't come any closer.
We're
When
not
the
bandits.
lute when the lute starts getting played, Scales has kind of moved up, and having spotted that these are kids, like it's kind of like bopping a little bit to the music.
Okay. Your man can see. Okay. So the guy playing the lute sees it. Now they've never seen a dragonborn before, so that they're like your man. Oh shit! Stay away, you dirty bandits!
Don't stop!
Oh, he moves back.
It's just gonna,
It's a demon. It's a bloody demon.
Say to the kids, we're not bandits. We're not here to hurt you. We came from Summerton. We heard there's something going on here. We came to see if we can help.
I'm gonna hide my morning star suddenly behind my back.
Yeah. Whoop. Almost too late. You place it behind your back. Make a deception check. Just to see what the roll is.
13.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah.
They're kids.
So this guy says that's where it's all right. Well, if you're not bandits, who are you then?
I mean,
We're defenders.
Defenders? Defenders of what?
oh, we say, the town to what direction is Somerton again?
It would be
towns.
southeast.
East.
The town to the east, southeast, Somerton. We defended them from a horde of goblins.
Bullshit.
I mean, any points the blood and guts left on Scale's boots. The what little is left.
This guy walks up and he goes,
That's from a goblin. So
"Can I lick it?"
no,
I
Can I lick the blood?
I would suggest against doing that.
you'll
Some of it
probably
got in
get
my mouth
very
earlier.
sick.
Strongly.
All right.
suggest
It doesn't
against
taste
it.
great.
However,
Do you know what AIDS is?
Scales is going to kind of hold out the relevant appendage and be like, yeah, go for it. Like, what's wrong
No.
with licking something?
Okay. Anyone who's trying to convince a child not to lick the blood, make a persuasion check, please.
Yeah.
Please make this a better one.
Can we get advantage, please? Just because it's
Yeah. Go on with
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah. Fair
it's
enough.
all of us.
So,
17 will do it. He's
Sorry, with
kind of-
advantage, yeah, 17.
Yeah, we'll take the 17. Okay, so Scales holds out the foot and he's like, you can see the child thinking about it and he goes, he's walking by, he just kind of goes,
Yeah, I would
finger.
suggest
Kinda
you
rubs in the
don't
shoulder.
do that.
Don't
Don't
do
lick
what?
Good
it.
idea.
Don't do what?
Don't. It tastes really bad. Some of it got in my mouth earlier, and I threw up.
That's because you're a wimp.
That's not.
That guy's a
entirely
wimp.
Incorrect. Robert just goes sits in the corner and curls into a ball.
Hey,
Yeah,
kids,
see in the corner, you little wimp.
Just a quick question, kids. Are there any adults around?
I wondered why you'd gotten sick.
Maybe. You're not
Yeah.
going to get through us as long as you're not bandits. We
We're
let
not
you through.
bandits. Okay, what bandits know magic?
Bandit
Magic
mages.
bandit.
One of them thinks about that for a while. He's like, do another magic
Oh,
trick.
sorry, that wasn't a real question.
Another one. Okay.
Oh, this is going to be easy. Lemur is just going to step to the side so that he's on the grass, and he's not going to touch the grass or anything, but he is just going to use Druidcraft to make whatever is around his feet start growing vigorously.
And their little minds are blown as you do that. As you kind of guys see there's a kind of a blackberry bush there, and it just kind of begins to sprout and grow larger and larger. And they all run over to it. It's like, bloody blackberries! Get him! And they all run over. It's sort of, they've kind of forgotten about you, like you guys now, and they're all more concerned about like this like bountiful offering.
Are there any say
I hope
weather
they choke on
vanes and
them.
stuff?
Sorry.
around? Like, those little chicken things with the northeast southwest thing that blow with the wind.
Yes. Are there any of them? Sure.
Why
yeah.
not?
So as like Rand's gonna try to get one of the kids' attention, just be like, "You want to see a magic trick?"
He's a mouth full of blackbird. What? Oh, show us a magic trick.
He's gonna point towards the weather vane and he's just gonna fire a firebolt right at it.
Roll to hit.
So we're going to add minor destruction to our introduction to
Oh
the
my
town.
god.
Yeah,
Please don't roll a 1.
it's
Yeah,
the one
please.
that burns the town down.
I mean, one of these houses is pretty much up for it. Yeah. If
I-
you roll
I-
a 1.
Where is
I did-
mine?
I cannot
That's a
create
9.
water.
Oh no!
Firebolt. Oh, double 1s.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Didn't even mean-
my
oh, no.
fucking god. Are you serious?
Okay,
So-
as it starts to go,
Okay.
as I realize it's actually
Oh,
not
hold
going,
on a sec. Hold on. You gotta let me describe
Oh,
this.
come
You gotta
on.
let me describe this. So as
So sorry, someone in chat clip that, please.
oh, it's fucking amazing. So you just, if everyone looks over on the left of the battle map, you see this really flammable looking place.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So there's a weather vane right outside that, and Ren just goes, "I've got this," and he goes, "Whoosh," and it shoots sails like impossibly wide, and it just lands in the thatch, and nothing happens, and you can just see Ren go, "That was lucky," and then the whole roof begins to just catch fire and spread. And then one of them goes, "They are bloody bandits! They're fucking bandits!"
as that starts to happen, I'm gonna also cast control flames and just like try snuff it out.
Can you do that with control flame?
I think so, yeah.
Well, let's find
Okay.
out. Just throw a spell into the chat, and let's find out.
How do I throw it in the chat?
If you just click the spell, I think it should go into the roll 20. There you go.
Can we just get into our first town before
No.
we weren't
You can
going to do the
instantly
burning
extinguish
things
the
down
flames
until we
within the
get
queue.
firewall.
Okay, cool. So it takes off and it at a very impressive rate.
Yeah.
And they go, and you just see Ren go, "Oh shit!" And they just go. But these guys are still freaked. They're like, "They're the bloody bandits. They lied.
I pointed out.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how we come back from that one.
No, we're going
So the kids,
We're gonna have to fight some kids.
right.
oh,
that's
the
it.
kids are
Ren
doing a
starts-
legger. Lemon,
As the
you
kids start
can
to
get an
run,
attack
Ren
of
pulls-
opportunity if you want one.
Ren
No.
Ren
Oh, where
pulls
am I
out
going?
the sulfur
No.
and burns shit and smacks it together. He's ready to try a fireball that he can't cast.
The kids are doing a
As
legger.
they run, I'm just gonna walk back and pick up my spear.
I'm just
Yeah, okay.
confused
Cool.
for how they think we're bandits. I mean, I have books
to be-
with me.
I did kind of set that house on fire.
He sure did.
Yeah, I'm-
Bandits read as well, but they
No, they
they can
don't.
read books.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna,
they can.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna say
cool.
to the rest of the group, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
All right.
Not a
Why
bad, not a
did
bad
you
introduction.
So I'm go-
Why
after
did
that,
you set the house on fire?
That wasn't
Why-
on purpose. That was an accident, okay?
oh,
So,
Well,
Yeah,
will we get in before word spreads and find ourselves in there
Oh,
as
this is
opposed
fire.
to having to get in?
Yeah, we might try to do that. That might be a good idea.
Hmm
okay.
Note to self,
Excellent stuff.
fire
So you
magic
get-
around kids is a bad idea.
Yeah.
note to
Yeah.
self: if you want to show a harmless magic trick to children, don't use a fire spell. Don't
Hey,
you do
all of-
something
I
like
don't know much else, okay? I could have
Okay, I'm gonna
transmuted
move you
something, but I
guys
got
over
on 10 minutes.
To
Every day is a
Templeton.
learning day.
Sure
Uh,
is.
Actually, shit, yeah, I could have transmuted something. I'm an idiot.
Now here we go. So if you guys zoom into the bottom right of your map, you've realized you've reached Templetown.
I'll roll for initiative.
Yeah, just get ready.
That's about the map.
Yeah, thank you very much to Kate from at It's a Map, a play on words from Admiral Akbar's famous saying. So it's at It's a Map on Instagram, and you'll find her there. Anyway, so you guys make it up here. So is this the marching order? Who wants to deal with this?
Ren is as far back as he can be.
Yeah,
Excellent,
who's our talky person?
Okay.
Not me.
No, Scales is towards the back because he's kind of looking around the town as he comes in, and he's heard stories about this from his dad. So he's like, oh, "This is it. This is the place. Oh, wow!"
And it looks nice. You know, there's still kind of a haze of drizzle of a drizzle just kind of falling down. You guys are just you dribble, yeah, from a giant Tarask. So you guys are still drenched to the skin, but I mean the signs of civilization and the sounds of community and the sounds of just people going about their daily lives just kind of peps you up a little bit, and you guys head towards the bridge until you're stopped by a guy wielding a halberd.
Aye.
All right, stop there now. Who goes there?
I'm Ren. This is Lamud. That's Scales. That guy
Yeah, I
is...
don't want everyone's names. I just mean like collectively. Who goes there, Ren?
The travelers. We heard that there's some trouble going on.
Very well armed for travelers, isn't you?
Well, have you seen the amount of goblins out lately?
No.
Right, well, goblins are literally
we
murdering a cow outside the town.
You're telling me because I ain't seen any goblins that's because you killed them?
Yeah.
That's like me saying, how many buns have I got on my hand? None, because I ate them all.
You probably did. You're not the skinniest guy, are you?
I quite like a bun.
Well, we killed all the goblins. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's your job, isn't it? I assume.
My job's to guard this here bridge.
Yeah, from goblins. And have you noticed there are no goblins because we
from
fucking
invaders?
Killed them. And what are goblins? They're invaders.
I'm just trying to take a sip of my iced tea.
This is the most bizarre twist of logic I've ever fucking heard in my life. But I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Goblins are invaders.
Yeah.
It's not at advantage. Sorry,
We should think of a name.
I'll give you that. What's that?
We should think of a name so we can streamline this process.
Yes.
They're definitely not bandits.
Oh.
And not
pretty good
not
start.
not the bandits or fire starters or anything like
No.
that.
Yeah, no, there's some guy back there. He was throwing fireballs around. It was crazy.
The bandits, can they fucking cast spells now?
I mean, some can.
Oh shit!
Did you not hear what happened in Ravenslook to the west?
What happened there?
Oh, well, basically, the Lord went crazy and started killing any citizens that can cast so much as a cantrip. Because some bandit that was like, I don't know, a fucking sorcerer or some shit started casting fireballs up and down.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
You all right? You all right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Probably.
My friend's a bit banged up here. He's been,
Well, you guys look pretty fucking wrecked. Get in there.
Yeah.
Go on.
Is there an inn?
It's not very nice.
Is it in?
We've been traveling from Somerton, and it's been piss poor, as you probably noticed. And I'm saturated. We're all saturated.
Yeah.
Is there? I suppose where is the inn?
You're looking for the Shadows Rest. Over the bridge. Take a left. There you go.
Oh, so
Thank
this
you.
guy, he points to Fanair. Yeah, he hit himself in the face with a stick. It was pretty funny.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again so I can see.
Well, I will need a volunteer. Are you volunteering to see if it will happen?
Me?
If?
Yeah.
Hey, stop threatening the guards. Come on.
Let's go.
Go on.
Let's go.
Don't make me wave you through twice.
Over
Over the bridge, past the Hunter's Lodge, and
Not
take a
really.
left and go towards the inn.
What was the name of it? It was something rest.
It's called a Shadows Rest. It just says
Shadows Rest.
It says here.
Shadows rest.
Thank you very much,
It's
sir.
ominous.
Yeah, keeping a wide berth of any guard.
Yeah,
And
a few
any
guards
kids.
are kind of keeping
We're
a wide
avoiding the
berth of
kids.
you. And you
Is there a military presence in town?
there's a local guard presence. I mean, if you do a bit of investigating, you can probably determine that a little bit better now. These guys look like volunteers.
So more of a militia force.
Yeah, kind of like that. And as you walk by the baker, you can smell like you hear a racket, and a crash. But the smell kind of outweighs the like how much you're startled. You can smell like delicious sweet treats coming from the bakers. As you make your way
Scales,
past-
halfway across the bridge is just gonna have like looked over down into the river, and then like some loose leaves and stuff that was caught on his clothes. He's gonna like drop them in and then go to the other side of the bridge and wait for them to like go downstream.
Yeah, you see them kind of pass downstream. One's kind of twirling away. It seems to be turning around in a circle quite fast.
I'm really far back still.
Robert, who is intrigued by something that sounds like a beast and or monster, who would want to see what made that noise.
Okay, I just want to see what Scales thinks of that.
Scales thinks that looks really awesome.
Cool.
And so when he turns back and continues on over the bridge, he's got a big dopey smile on him.
Okay, excellent.
Which I assume was very scary
Luckily,
to the
Scales kept
villagers.
going because you would have seen it kind of twirl around and get caught in that rock and go under it. But you didn't see that.
That would have been sad.
Yeah, it would have been sad. Okay, so sorry. Robert, you decided to go towards the bakers, did you?
Yeah, to see what was that noise.
Oh,
Or
it's
what-
quite
what-
loud. It's a very, very kind of deep guttural noise. And it's gonna crunk. You can almost feel the ground shake.
Nice.
Ren's actually going to follow him over. He's curious.
I want to see if I can see whatever makes that noise without
I'll move your token over, pal.
revealing myself.
So the bakers is here. Yeah, excellent. So you're
No, I
gonna
walk past
try and
him.
creep in. You're like you're gonna try and look in a window.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
Want me to roll stealth or something?
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to be seen, you can roll stealth.
Yeah, I don't want to be seen.
I'm gonna move you over to the baker. Everyone's gonna be here, but just don't move your tokens because is it just Robert or who else?
Ren's there.
Said 25.
Rand there. Okay, cool. Is anyone here? Let's just.
Jesus. Some amount that you put so much effort into this.
Well, I have to thank Kate from
Yeah.
It's a Map for that. So there we go. Everyone's here. And
25 on the stealth roll.
25 in the stealth. You are unseen and unheard. You stealthed into next week's episode.
next week.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
did you see Vax in there? The realm of disappearance. That's Rogue seemed to disappear into.
Okay, Robert, you're at the window there, and you see this huge, massive ogre, and it's kind of kneading dough, and it's like boom, smashing away, and then you see this little dwarf.
What is?
He's
What is that? Is that an ogre?
That's an ogre.
Can I hear anything?
Yeah, you can. That's all you can
Besides
hear. Is the ogre. It's
the
like,
roaring?
boom,
like
boom. And as you look through the window, the sound of the ogre just seems to drown out everything else, even the roar of the flames. And you can just see the little. Give me 1 second now. Till I go up to my notes. I have a million NPCs. Yes, he's a tiny gnome. He loves to bake
Robert
sweet treats.
is
So you see this guy, and he
giddy.
moves over, and he's you can see him going, just kind of chatting away, and you can't hear what he's saying because the ogre seems to be kind of just making these guttural noises. He doesn't have any words, it seems. And
I will
he turns around
spend a-
and holds this lump of dough like out, like like he's just finished a chore, and you see the little gnome gone. And he goes, he looks really happy with himself.
I'm like having such a great time. I'm just gonna spend like a solid, I don't know how long to draw this creature.
Okay, well, that's it. Takes about 15-20 minutes to do that. Ren, I
Ren
see
walks
you've
up
moved up.
midway through. Ren will walk up and be like, look in the window and be like, "Well, you don't see that every day."
You sure don't.
Sure don't.
No wonder the people in this town are going missing. They're fucking crazy.
Anyone else want to do anything at the baker, or do you want to move on to the inn?
I want to ask so many questions, but I'm also way
Well, the
too
door's
shy
there,
for
Al.
that.
The door's right there.
Ren makes the ogre remember being just now.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, I mean, if Limit notices that everyone's getting stuck at the bake, he'll make his way over there as well.
It is the
Yeah.
the smell of sweet treats just it just pours out the window, and it's like the most delicious smell ever. Anyone who's nearby, give me a perception check.
Do you know if ogres have a natural aptitude for bread? Like, if that's
Well, this one
part of
certainly
their
does.
biology, if they
Hmm.
like bread.
Scales
You
is going to
see-
have
you
come
see-
up behind Ren and then kind of say to Ren, "What are we looking at?"
Oh, not 20. Nice.
Not 20. Ren, you the aroma of sweet treats is it's tainted slightly by the smell of the ogre. Now you've smelled an ogre once before, and it usually like you would have been able to smell it from the bridge. This one seems to be unusually cleaner, is the best way to put it.
Clean-ish.
Cleaner. But it seems to be unusually proud of the work it's doing in there.
I mean, good job to the ogre for baking, but I wouldn't eat any of that.
You see the little gnome kind of pat him on the back of the calf and walk back away.
The ogre still stinks.
Yeah, not as much as the as a regular ogre. Shall we say?
And then as Scales came up and asked what we're looking at, he's going to be like, "There's an ogre in there. There's an ogre."
Oh, okay. It smells good though. I'm going to go get some.
No. Oh,
Yeah, Limit is following. I mean, he's used to worse.
Okay, so you guys are gonna make your way into the bakery. Well, Robert stands there like a creeper with his nose stuck to the window, just taking notes as to how this encounter is gonna go. Okay, Scales, you walk in, and Lamud, you walk in. There's a villager here in deep conversation with Grundletooth. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yoda.
Next week. Okay. And then the I made it bigger again. I keep doing it. And then this villager turns around and goes, very uncouth. He walks by.
Insight check this motherfucker. What?
Holding her nose. You're gonna insight check the commoner.
Yes.
Roll insight, my friend.
For being
Roll
a shady
insight.
bitch.
What business could she possibly have in the bakers?
As the villager says that, Limit is just going to mutter under his breath and say "Kapol Thos," which anyone who understands Orcish will know means goblin sack.
What does uncouth mean?
She walks out and sorry, Ren, your insight check. You guys are filthy, covered in goblin blood, and you look like shit. And she's just simply disgusted by your appearance.
I magic missile the bitch. She's instant hit now.
Oh, damage, my friend.
Nah, I'm not there.
Okay. So here we are. We're in the bakery. You can hear, you can feel the literal ground shake as this thing is just walking around, doing its thing back there. And this tiny little gnome. He's 2'9". There's a long grey beard. And he wears colourful waistcoats and dicky bows. When he's not in a shop coat, which he is, he's wearing a shop coat, but it's kind of untied and down a little bit, so you can sort of see his dicky bow. And he's like, "Well, now, what's the story with he?"
Scales is going to have walked up and smiles really widely and says, "Hello."
Oh my God, you're a big one.
Yes.
What's that smell? Is that your fucking breath?
Don't sniff the dragon's breath. You'll regret it.
I've been growing these eyebrows for 2 fucking years.
You'll lose them. Trust me. Don't get close to the breath.
He takes a step back.
Yeah.
Well, you've not seen ye here before.
Yeah, we're new. Some customers. Can I speak to your? No. No.
Don't be a Karen.
No, I'm not gonna. We just arrived in town. We came from somewhere.
Right. Usually the inn's the first stop now. Why did you come here to the baker?
Well, we heard the noise.
We
What
smelled
noise?
the treats.
It
The
and then
smells good.
we
Now the
heard
treats I can fucking believe.
Yeah, we smelled the treats, and then we heard banging,
The
and
ogre.
when we looked in the window, we saw an ogre, and it's. Well,
Ah,
I've never
it's-
seen an ogre bake before.
It's
Let's put it
Cronky.
that way.
Fucking Cronky came to see. Cronk, come out here.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I wasn't
Cronk.
finished.
Crush, 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 crush.
You'll just
There he
have to
is.
come
Are you
around
gonna buy
with-
some fucking treats? In.
Well, what's the price?
Yeah.
What have you got?
Well, I'll do now. I'll do about 5 buns for 3 copper. And if you drop me a silver, I'll get Cronk to do the dance.
That
What do I have? What do I have?
I will gladly pay to see. I will pay for 5 buns and for Kronk to dance.
Hand it over.
I hand him 5 copper and the silver.
Okay, so he goes up to Kronk and he goes, you can hear him kind of, he climbs up his calf and then up his thigh and then up the side of his torso and then up his shoulder, and he kind of whispers in the ear and goes, Kronk go, "Oh." And he jumps down, and then Kronk just starts to do this kind of
Truffle shuffle. He does the truffle
yeah,
shuffle.
pretty much. And as he does, the ground just starts to shake, and buns fall off the counters,
No.
and the chairs kind of fall over. And poor Kronk can only make one noise, and it's just like, oh, and that's all he's doing. But he seems to be really enjoying it. You get the, like, without rolling insight, you get the impression that his second love is dance. After baking.
Lamont is thoroughly enjoying this.
Is Kronk
I'm-
okay?
Scales is just going to clap.
I told you, I fucking told you, didn't I?
So, listen, can I just ask you a question? How do
just
you
did.
get another one? Okay. How do you get an ogre? Yeah, an ogre to work for you without, killing you and destroying the village?
Kronk, you're fierce fucking racist. You know what you are.
No, I don't mean it.
Not all creatures of the mountains are arseholes.
I mean, yeah,
I
but
tell you, I met Kronk. I saved his life.
oh, fair
It's
enough.
a long story.
We don't have time to
It
hear
all
it.
start. What?
We don't have time to hear it. I'm sorry.
All right.
I have
okay.
time. Speak
Oh,
for
no,
I
this
mean,
yourself.
I don't know about you, but I want to get. I kind of want to get dried off.
I don't blame you. You look like shite.
Yeah,
No,
we
this
got in the
is-
fight with goblins.
This is great. I mean, a story of a ogre, and please don't take this the wrong way, but
Kronk,
At the-
you can
at
see he
the-
just gets
at-
really bored and stomps over here.
yeah,
I'm just.
a domesticated ogre. I mean, I'm not saying
Now
he's
you
a-
shut your
he's
fucking
he's
hole right there.
animal.
You shut your fucking hole, right? There's no domestication. We're equals here in this shop.
No, that's why I'm
Kronk
saying-
is my friend, and
that's
I'm
why
his
I'm
friend.
That's what I'm
There's no
saying.
domestication. He's no fucking pet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm struggling to find the correct word, but
You fucking are.
that's great.
But like, my question is, I didn't mean to send offense, but like, I personally have never encountered an ogre that didn't try kill me on sight.
Maybe it's
Scales,
you.
while this is happening,
Yeah, it could
Scales is
be.
going to pick up a bread roll that
I'm-
has fallen down and eat it.
Oh,
It
no,
is
you're gonna have to pay
the
for that.
single best bread roll you've ever made. Like, probably a little bit too much butter, but it tastes delicious.
I'm going to have for us to establish a baseline of what ogres are like. Like, are they bakers or are they friendly?
This is your this is your
Neither.
first ogre.
Like,
I
we
mean,
need to come to a consensus because I can't
I
have
would s-
mistakes in my book.
I take a point of inspiration for that, my friend. I would say roll an insight check as well for me, please.
Okay.
Seven.
Seven.
This seems like definitely the best place to ask this question right now. Best place. in
Yeah.
time.
So, my question to you, Mr. I don't know your name. What's your name?
My name's Grundletooth Cogworth. What's your name?
I'm Ren. This is Lamud. That's Scales. Robert
Scales.
Scales.
All right. No, right. So, do you want to buy anything?
Well, we just bought the 5 buns, didn't
Yeah,
we?
well, yeah.
Or
I mean,
yeah,
the 5 buns are a great start, and it looks like Scales is already enjoying one.
Wait, I tell you what. Look, I've fucking work to do here. I assume you're staying in the inn, are you?
You probably, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So, I
probably.
tell you what. Once I put Kronk to bed, I'd
What's
head
Kronk's
over.
bedtime?
That's complicated. There are several factors in play when it comes to that, right? No. Anyway, don't worry about that.
Understandable.
Don't worry about that, right? No, but what I will say to you is, I'll pop over the inn. If you buy me enough gargle, I'll tell you the story of how I met Kronk.
You didn't kidnap
Sounds
him
like
as
a
a
deal.
baby, did you?
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a fucking baby ogre?
Yes.
Things are no, you haven't. Things are 3 times the size of me. How could I kidnap a fucking baby ogre?
I don't know. Horse and cart.
Well, I
That's not a
definitely.
bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's
I-
plenty of ways. I'm sure if you hired a wizard, they could figure a way to do it.
Wizards are a nasty lot.
Oh, hey.
They'll cast half a spell for you and then charge you for the other half.
Well, yeah, spell components are expensive, man.
Shite hawks there.
Well, I definitely know someone who would be very interested in that story.
Who's that?
That's my friend Robert.
I would be.
Oh, that's the fellow with the
delighted
book
to- Yes.
and the creepy stare.
Yeah, he's a bit creepy.
I'm sorry.
We're kind of
You just kind of
offense.
hold that stare a little bit too long. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
I don't
just,
want to blink. I might miss something.
but you won't miss the awkwardness anyway.
We're trying to work on his social skills.
Yeah, you should do that.
Going well.
Anyway, right, fuck off out of here.
Great customer service.
I'll see you in a while. Well, you already bought
I
some.
mean, no, it's great.
You already bought
I'm
some
not being
shit. What
sarcastic.
fucking good
I'm
are you to me?
not
Get out.
being
Get
sarcastic.
out.
I enjoy-
Good luck now.
Fuck
Get out.
you.
All right.
He was over
Bye.
here.
Until later this evening.
Who's this?
This is your. Well, she's well gone.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, Jim.
Fucking smell off. The smell off you.
She's waiting for us to leave. I was
So
like,
you're,
right, miss her.
you're back here in the middle of Templetown in the inn.
In case you guys want to see what Kronk looks like.
Oh, yeah, so.
I hope he has an apron. Does he? Ah,
He
yes!
does have an apron and he has a little chef
Amazing.
hat.
Oh my god, this is the best
You
thing
didn't
ever.
give him the Kronk mullet, though.
You guys have to fucking like
They have to
Penny
pick it
He
Ryan,
up.
has a,
put it
he
up on
also
the
has a
fucking.
rolling pin. You can't see it, but
Please put it up on your social
Incredible.
media. That is amazing.
Yeah, that has to go up.
We have to have like fucking Robert's art hour.
Expert
After every
or
session.
excerpts from Robert's bestiary.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Look, you gotta come
Okay,
home.
cool.
Can Penny Dragon like create a bestiary? Put it as one of the Kickstarters. Put it as an add-on
Maybe.
or a stretch goal.
maybe.
Okay,
Or
cool.
on the Patreon, maybe.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so do you guys want to head straight for the inn, the Shadows
Yeah.
Rest, or what do you want to do? As you pass by the well, you can hear the sounds of kind of hustle and bustle in the
The well?
market there up to your right.
Well,
So Dave,
Yeah.
myself and Finnair would have just gone direct.
Okay, cool.
I believe.
Yeah, well,
So
let's.
we didn't end up going.
That's cool. Let's
Towards
move
there.
you over. Let's move you over to the Shadows Rest then.
So just to give the lead time.
Let's do it. You guys are at the Shadows Rest. Where are we there? Let me just paste you guys in. So, Jaden and Ferner, you guys can walk in.
And I was walking, I go, but like a glaive is just a quarterstaff with a blade at the end of it. Have you thought about it?
She hears. So this is the entrance here. And as you walk in, saying that, you can see a small half-orcish child look at you because you clearly have it out and you're kind of talking about it.
Yeah.
And she's like, ah! And she runs off.
Oh no,
And then-
no.
But
You hear this kind
I
of
mean,
tunk tunk, tunk tunk, tunk tunk, as this impossibly old-looking woman. She looks about she looks about 90, but she's not. She's about 4 foot in height, bent over, small, walks in a cane. She's got her long grey hair in a bun. And it's like, All right. Who the hell is this? Scaring my Krez away.
So sorry. Sorry, we were just distracted when
You
I
want to
coming
give
in.
me an heart attack?
My sincerest apologies. It was completely unintentional.
Come in, close the door. You're going to give an old one to death. Come in.
Okay. I think we must just go in before she whacks us with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
10d10 bludgeoning damage. Old lady's cane.
Oh. Put that away. Put that sword and a cane away.
Yeah,
Walk
no,
into an old woman's establishment like this, wielding weapons. You're gonna give me the vapors.
But you see, I need the staff to help me.
I'm not talking about your staff. I'm talking about him. The one who has a sword in the end of it.
Yeah, no. Incredibly embarrassed. I do apologize.
All right then. Let's start over. What's your name?
Well, I'm Jaden, and this is Finnair. We've just arrived, and as you can see, we've been out in the weather, and that fire over there looks fantastic. Well, sorry. First off, does it look fantastic?
What?
Is it a good fire, or is it actually just like, what kind of inn is this?
Oh, this is sorry. So it's as soon as you walk in, it's warm. You can see the little pigger on the table here. It's just been freshly butchered. Looks like it's gonna go on a spit, and it seems warm, cozy, and lovely. Like it's exactly when the rain was pouring down at its worst. It's exactly what you were hoping for, and this is it. Finnair, give me a perception check. What's your passive perception? I can just click on it. 14, isn't it?
Yeah,
15?
14. 14, yeah.
There is a tiny old man. Actually, let's see how big he is. I think he's about 5'10", actually. And he's uncomfortably close to you, right behind you. And you can hear sniffing.
I just like turn around, like just putting my finger on his forehead and just pushing him away. It's like, excuse me, can I help you?
He kind of moves in again.
Don't make me use the staff and push you further away. There's no space. There's no space. Why are you sniffing me?
Just one more go.
You fucking
No.
creep. Oh my god, it's so creepy.
Just one more. Just one more go. He moves in.
No.
And then jumps back and he goes, no, he's not the one. He's not the one. And he goes back to his duties.
He's even creepier than I am.
Yes, he is.
Does he work in the inn?
Oh, that's just off at Chiselworth. Strange little chap. Yeah, he works here.
Did I heard him say he's not the one?
Yeah, you would have.
I was just like, it's not the one. What do you mean by that?
Who are you addressing? Are you addressing Frida Moondrop or Arthur Chiselworth?
Yeah, the one that just like sniffed.
He's completely ignoring you and he's just polishing dusty bottles now.
Okay. And just like turn it back around to the innkeepers, like just okay, that was very uncomfortable, but okay, let's continue. Where were we?
I don't know. Where were you? Do you want to stay the night, or do you want to stay a few nights? I can do you a deal. Chris, get over here. Take the luggage. Chris just walks over. Krez. Krez Grom is a half-orc girl. She looks about 8 or 9. She's got long, sort of ratty brown hair. It hasn't been cut in quite some time. And she's rather unkempt, but there's a kind of a wild beauty to her. And she comes over. She's very subservient. She's like, yes, what can I do for you? Take the luggage there. What luggage have you got? She reaches for Jaden's glaive.
I'm okay. I'm gonna hold on to this.
Oh.
So there.
Okay. Well, any chance I can get an answer for you? You gotta stay here.
I'm just like ask Jaden's like, how long are we staying?
Will we start with tonight and then we have the rest? We have a few friends coming along, so we just came early because we felt the cold a little bit more, I think. So we're going to plant ourselves over there if that's all right. We'll wait for the rest of them to come along, and then we might come back to you about lodgings. But if you have something with a bit of warmth in it to eat.
Oh, I've got lovely stew. Got a lovely stew there going for you. Would you like it? It's not like the other. It's not like the other place. It's got real meat. It's not mystery meat.
Is this a witch?
What? Who said that? Oh no, you're not there. So it's gone. Come on, take your leave. Sit down and on the little chairs there, right beside the fire. It burns so bright at night. It burns.
It's definitely a witch.
Have we arrived at this point?
Yeah,
once the encounter's over and these guys have chosen that have decided that the encounter's over and they've taken their leave, that's when you.
I just saw someone walk in the door, so that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Fanar, are you okay? Grant.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So Robert walks in, and whoever else wants to walk in can walk in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the four of us would have.
Yeah.
Made our way there together.
Scale's still munching the end of a buttery baguette.
Yeah.
I think so. Scales, of the 5 buns that I bought, how many have you eaten?
Oh, he's been concentrating on the buttery roll this whole time. So he
Tony
started
stole,
with big bites.
by the way, he stole.
Because it was on the floor. He wasn't.
He stole it.
I'm nibbling the end of it at this point because I'm trying to like make it last longer because like I mean
that's
so good.
That's impressive for like a barbarian with impulse issues. I'm really impressed.
So Lumen would have made sure then that he only took 4 if Scales already had 1.
Okay, cool. So you guys kind of
I didn't have a bun. I had a bread roll.
Yeah.
Also,
Lumen got 5 buns. Okay, Robert, hold up there, buddy.
I jump in the fire. I just want to stand in front of it.
Right back here. Okay, as you get to there, Grom, this little small half-orc child goes, "Rah!
What?
You're trespassing."
Oh, is there an entrance fee?
And this old woman comes in. "Hello, dearie. Yeah, you've got to pay. You've got to pay to stay.
Oh, okay.
Pay to stay.
Insight
You
check.
stay forever if you want." Who's doing insight?
Me. Insight this shit. It's creepy.
What's wrong? What's creepy about it, Ren?
She's being creepy. Okay,
No.
you can stay forever. You know, it's creepy.
I mean, that's a legitimate business transaction.
Nah,
But
nah,
yeah, go for it. Roll insight.
Creep vibes.
Okay, so Robert's rolled inside and gotten a 7. You're pretty sure she's
No, I
going to
didn't.
cook you tonight. Ren, yeah, I mean, she's just nothing creepy about her.
That was my previous role.
Well, there's a lot creepy about her, but like, there's nothing malicious or
What's her
or
name
weird.
again? No, you said it to the others, so I'm taking from my notes.
Oh, yeah, well, let's engage in conversation. She's like, well, dearie, Frida Moondrop's my name.
How many?
Look at this. What a dapper form you cut. Are you married?
Me?
She's talking to you, Robert. You married?
Robert is bluffing. He never gets attention like this, especially because he doesn't think he's dapper.
Be careful, he might draw you without your consent.
What?
He might draw a picture of you without asking. He does that. It's weird.
It's right.
For reasons
Capture.
unbeknownst to
It's
you, Robert.
Weird.
I mean, yeah, I totally understand it, Robert. Yeah, capture the humanoid form in all its honesty. Once they don't know you're drawing them, isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Oh, this is creepy on so many levels.
Hey, Lamud, do you want to go
drawing
find a tent?
Robert,
You know the forest, right? Do you know how to sleep in the trees comfortably?
Robert,
I don't know
Robert.
if I want to say it.
Frida's a business owner. I've got my own place. You look like a nice young man. You want to settle down with me?
I'm not ready to settle down.
Oh,
How much?
Okay.
How much is it to go in?
Oh, you want to stay here, or you just want to join your pals and get some drinks?
I want to stay here. There's nowhere else I want to go in.
All right. Well, I tell you what about all your friends there, and I'll send Nola off at Chiselworth over
Oh God.
Okay.
to sniff you, to suss you out, for how long you want to stay.
Okay. I want to stay
come on.
here. Okay.
And you get a kick in the arse from the little half-orc girl.
Was it? I would have thought she used her hand instead. I'm not going to complain.
Well, now, who else have we
I want to
got?
go.
Who else have we got? Oh, you look fucking drenched.
Yeah, it's been raining.
What would you like? Do you want to go over and join your friends?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Off you go.
Thanks. Crazy old bag.
What?
What?
Craig Fraz walks up. I had. You just run. She starts a sentence. You don't hear the rest of it. Oh, you're a rough and tumble one, ain't you?
Not my style, man. And I'll just look
What?
over at the
What?
half girl and say Shmani, which translates in Orcish to little one.
Roll an insight check.
That is a 22.
You can see her eyes tear up, and
Oh.
her breathing starts to get. She's almost having a panic attack, and she manages to keep it under control. She kind of brushes her hair over her face, and turns around and like picks up a broom here and just goes over here and starts sweeping up.
All right then.
As-
With that,
You
Lumen
say,
did
what'd
not
you
know
say,
what to do with
Get her
it.
so upset.
I just greeted her in our language. That is all.
Don't ever talk to her in that language. She's trying to forget it. She's trying to forget it. Why would you do that? You awful man.
My apologies. I did not know we are new in town.
Well, you know now. Look her over there crying in her room. What's that 22 for insight? Did you just roll that now?
No, that was the one that
Grand,
you
yeah,
asked
yeah,
her on.
grand, yeah. Come on, join the rest of your uncouth group.
If one more fucking person calls me uncouth, I swear to God.
So Scales has
Just
been
have a
like
wash and
slowly
you'll be
following
grand.
them in because
Yeah,
he's
so
scaring around and everything. But he's
Yeah.
close enough to hear the uncouth comment, and he's like, "There's that word again."
yeah, come on, Scales.
What's your passive perception scale? It's 10,
I'll
isn't
explain
it?
it to you later.
Passive perception is Where are
I
you?
believe
Passive
if you click your
perception.
thing, the middle is your hit points, the left is your perception, the right is your AC.
So yeah, 10.
10. Okay, you can still hear it. You turn around, there's an impossibly old man behind you.
Oh no.
And he's sniffing you.
Hello.
Oh,
So creepy.
what? Wait, what?
Why are you sniffing me?
Scale
And
sniffs
then
him back.
Scales is going to kind of like sniff himself. Then be like,
And he's like, it comes in a bit closer, like kind of half sniffs and half talks to you and goes, I have to know if you're the one
the one for what?
that smells a certain way.
What way?
Magic missile.
I won't know till I smell it again.
Again? When did you smell it before?
47 and a half years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Seems like yesterday to me.
Ooh.
This feels like foreshadow.
I know
Must
the
have been-
feeling.
It must have been an important thing that you smelled. Do you
Nothing
remember it?
happened. Anyway,
Miss
you'll be
Jo-
glad to hear you're not the one.
Miss
You're-
Jawbreaker says, sorry, Miss Jawbreaker says, you're the
Yeah,
one that I want.
Well, I'm
Nice.
only like, and he starts 20. Yeah, I'm not that old, so it couldn't have been me anyway.
Could you be born? Do your folk get born in eggs?
I
Really?
don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe you was an egg.
That could, if I. Does everybody get born in an egg? Why would anyone be in an egg?
Chickens get born in eggs.
Chickens, yes, they do, but babies don't. They get in their mum.
Anyway, you're not the one. You'll be glad to you. And he goes over here and pulls up the trapdoor here, and goes down. But he goes down like really, like he just kind of, you see him going. The guy looking at you, and he leaves the trapdoor open, and that's the last you hear of Arthur Chiselworth for now.
He's so creepy.
Well, it's been a good campaign, everyone. Nice
No. As Ren gets over to the fire, he's gonna like flex his fingers and just cause it to like swell a bit. Just
Yeah, you can kind of see that the logs just kind of flash red as if like some large bellows has just been blown. The fire just goes.
If you come to the fire, you'll see me writing in a different book that I usually write in.
I assume I can walk over to the fire now, can I?
Well, yeah. Frieda's like, there's your pals over there. Why don't you go over and visit them?
Thank you.
Tired.
And
You
yeah,
look very tired, dearie.
yeah.
So
Sleep aids the soul. Sleep.
Well,
He's going to back away from the creepy lady.
can we sleep in shifts today? He's gonna turn to the group. Can we sleep in shifts tonight?
Probably.
I
Yes.
feel like we're gonna get murdered.
Excellent.
while
DM.
they're all,
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
So you would have left the battle with the goblins would have taken place probably at about lunchtime, and then you would have encountered the kids around about.
No, I mean
5.
like exactly what time is it?
Oh, it is exactly 18:21. 21 minutes past 6 in the evening, sir.
Nice.
As I arrive, I'm going to ask kind of the group at large. It's like, does everybody get born in an egg?
I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, no, but yes. I don't feel comfortable explaining this to you, Scales.
And I suppose, yeah, maybe he was right.
Are dragonborns born in an egg though? That's an interesting thing. Because dragons lay eggs, but dragonborns aren't fully dragon.
Scales, why don't we start with explaining uncouth, and I'll just take Scales and sit him down at the table and start explaining what uncouth means.
If you want to know, do you want to know what the definition of uncouth is?
Of course, Robert knows.
Yeah.
It's lacking, means lacking good manners and refinement or grace. Basically, a
I love
dirty
Robert.
person.
I love him so much.
Thanks, Robert.
while they're
You're
all,
welcome.
while they're all busy talking there, I'm just arguing with Jaden why I use a staff more. I prefer the staff than using a sword, because the staff is like more.
But it's
martial
exactly
art.
the same. It's exactly the same,
But
except there's a sharp bit at the end.
Why does everything have to be violence?
It doesn't have to be violent.
You have to find your inner peace. For your.
He's not going to say anything to that. But he goes, look, I'm just talking about efficiency. It does exactly everything yours does, but there's a big fuck off blade at the end.
But isn't a spear also just kind of the same thing?
Depends on the side of the blade.
You see, the difference between a spear and a staff is I can throw mine and it will actually do something.
Yeah, one of them has a point, I guess.
We went for the same joke.
Get out.
But if you hurt your leg, ne, can you use your sword to like?
It's a glaive, isn't it?
The glaive, absolutely, I can.
Yeah, you can. You can use a sword to do that too, and once you have it sheath.
But
This is what I'm saying. It does everything A quarterstaff does.
What's your passive perception, Jaden?
Not 12.
Yeah. 1 minute she was here, the next minute she's here. It's like right by your. Would you like?
Ah,
Would you like a
could,
sandwich?
could you not?
What?
Um,
No sandwich.
oh,
Dave,
And
you're a genius, but fuck you. This is so creepy.
She's gonna walk back
And-
over there.
This late after the conversation about how you can throw it and it'll go and stick into something, after like watching his face kind of process what was said around him, he said, "You can throw a javelin too."
You see,
dead
you
right.
see,
A javelin's
Robert have a
basically
bit of a.
spear, but shorter.
You see Robert have a bit of a eureka moment, and you hear him muttering to himself, "I don't have money to pay for my stay." Sexy innkeeper? Question mark.
Oh my
Ren's
god!
gonna-
I hope we don't have to roleplay that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ren's gonna turn his head over and goes, how much would it be for all of us to stay the night?
Wait, there's nobody there, Ren.
What? She was here a second ago.
Yeah, she was.
He was.
Fucking creepy
She just
bitch.
like literally like it is. Honest to God, it's a split second, and she's over there.
Okay, guys, I might be crazy here. I think she's a witch. This feels like she's casting blink.
And do you say that like out loud, or
Not out loud,
to the
but
table?
just to the table. Like she wouldn't be able to
good
hear.
know.
So while Ren is saying this, Limud is just quietly sitting in his chair, ritually casting detect magic because he's getting creeped the fuck out.
Okay, so what's your let's make the grid a little bit more visible in this map.
Detect magic is 30 feet.
Yeah, I know it
They-
is.
All right. I thought you were going to ask him what the range was.
No, yeah, no. I just want to see how far away she is. Oh, or we can do that. Yeah. So
I
what,
could-
do you want to go 30 feet?
I
That's
could
30
just quickly put an aura on myself.
Okay, so
There
yeah,
you go, that's
perfect.
30 feet.
Detect magic. You detect. She says that there's a hum of Ren, and like there is a smell of him, and there is also a kind of a hum of magic. There's a very kind of weird, not quite magic hum of Finar, but it's not it's something you've encountered before, but it's you guys would have been kind of had conversations around the campfire, when you were keeping watch and stuff like that, and you're aware that he has this power, that stems from somewhere else, similar to what you do, but a little bit different. It's not exactly magic, but you can definitely sense a vibration off. That's about. Oh, Krez is there.
Oh.
Yeah, she's within my 30 feet.
There's a slight pang of magic off her.
How do you spell Krez's name?
K-R-E-Z, Krez Grom. So Frida Moondrop is the owner, F-R-I-D-A, Moondrop. Arthur Chiselworth is the guy who looks after the bar. And Krez Grom is the very young half-orc child. It's K-R-E-Z-G-R-O-M. This is the Shadow's Rest. And so you get a little ping off her kind of a little kind of comb hairpiece thing that's stuck in her head.
So as an action, I can discern the school of magic.
It
is abjuration.
Abjuration.
Does Ren recognize the spell Lamud's casting and like doing?
I don't know. You'd have to. The way you guys cast spells are different. So
yeah, Arcana check maybe.
Well, I mean, let's ask Lamud. Have you let him see you cast detect magic before?
I probably would have used it in front of him.
Yeah. So you've seen this before. You know what he's doing.
So noticing that. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother doing it as well. I was going to match the thing, but yeah, there's no point. I'm assuming he's pointing things out.
Right, yeah. Well, look, guys, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
Well done, everyone. And well done on not dying. And,
Yeah, I thought we were done for with all those misses, and then I was like,
Yeah,
like,
so did
fuck, I have no idea whether we're gonna have another combat, but I'm gonna need to start popping spell slots because I can't hit. Oh, I need to auto
I
hit.
think you're going to have a think about that. So in 2 weeks' time, everybody will be back with part 2 of whatever's happening here, and we'll see what other crazy shit is going on in the town, and what other really weird NPCs you guys are going to meet.
I think Humblewood is back next
for
week.
now, what's that?
Humblewood's also back next week.
Humblewood is back next week.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks' time, we'll see you guys. So we're back on the 15th. I do believe, Phony, you're not going to be here on the 15th.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it. So somebody else is going to get to pilot our beloved Scales.
Yeah, someone else will pilot Scales. But until then, thanks everyone for coming along, and thanks everyone for keeping up in the chat. And
thanks, chat. We really appreciate you sticking around.
All the subs and all the crack,
Thanks, guys.
and all the one-liners. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
See you then.
Thanks,
Remember
everyone.
to check out the Kickstarter if you haven't already.
Yes, please do.